because you couldn't do that. Yeah. So, and we're live. What's up?
We are live. We are the champions. Welcome to the most definitive tier.
Well,
here on
I am the champion, and you guys are the losers. That's good. I'll give you guys this one chance to be wrong. Oh wait, never mind. That's always with you guys. Sorry.
And, that went out the window once you gave Jurassic Park the rating that you did. That's over. Your opinions are invalid.
I gave it a majestic rating of honorable trash because that's what it is.
It's not. You're wrong.
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm always right.
No.
Oh wait. If it's opposite day, you're right. I am wrong. But if it's not opposite day, I'm right.
At this. He's not wrong. He's just not right.
God, you guys are terrible.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to our tier list ranking. This is part 2. Long overdue. I've been busy. I've had some shit to do. But we're back now. We're here to do this with the definitive tier list makers. We have myself, justinproper, Chris Knight, and the bear, as always, is running a little late, so he's going to jump in here in a little bit. In the meantime, we'll do our ranking thing. He'll come in, and as he does later, and grace us with his presence, because he just got back from forging fucking shit in the wilderness. So what's up? If you guys didn't know, should we recap this a little bit, because it's been like...
No, we need him to fix it, because I'm sorry, we went through the whole thing, and like a week went by before he decided that he wasn't happy where Office Space was. So Office Space goes back to the top there, Junior.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yes. What is happening? Yeah, it was at the top. We don't do false advertisement here on the
Justin says that he didn't rank it as high as we did, therefore it knocks it down. But he didn't say that till a week afterwards, because he was trying to figure out how to knock it down, because he wasn't happy with where it was.
Evil play finally happened. He did some supervillain shit.
No, he didn't do some supervillain shit. He needs to move it back up, because it's too late. You waited a week to say something. It's over. It stays at the top.
No. See, here is where I went wrong. I made a couple of mistakes.
When's your birthday?
Hold on. Talladega Nights, for example, was supposed to be on the top because of my sentimental speech, moved it up to Snoop Dogg, and I did not recognize that, so it went into Keg Stand. So Talladega Nights gets a 2 out of 10 and went up there. And unfortunately, with Office Space, I had some computer problems and internet problems. So there was a good 30 minutes where I was having constant internet problems, and I forgot. I had been inebriated at the time, and I forgot where I ranked my own ranking.
It doesn't matter. It took you a week to come up with it.
No.
Listen, it took you a week.
On video. It
doesn't matter if it's on video. It took you a week to say it. It sat there for a week. At the very top, it stays at the top.
No, it didn't sit at the top for a week. It's been 2 weeks for one, and I brought...
No. I mean, before you brought it up, it was there for a week. Then you brought it up last week, and now we're here on this week. So it needs to stay at the top. I'm just telling you, that's the rules.
No, it doesn't.
Yes. Just because you're not happy with where it was at, you had to come up with some sly, snotty shit.
Do I need to do this, Zod? Do I need to do this? Do we need to waste time? Because we have 30 films to get through, and I could honestly say...
I think Zod's on my side on this.
No, 9 minutes, 30 seconds in is where I ranked it in Keg Stands in the last stream. That's what happened. Can we move on?
But it took you a week to say it, so I still think it goes to the top.
I had to review and
I'm going to make the definitive ruling on this. I strongly agree with Chris, but it is on him giving it like in the video itself, and because of the computer tech problems, I know we couldn't exactly hear where it was. Personally, if it makes you feel better and you want to keep it there, it's still on the top. Like I said, when we get to the top of the ratings, folks, and this is for everybody watching, Snoop Dogg is the highest rating we can give something. So we're really arguing over
No. But you see
of
that
where it is in
he.
Snoop Dogg.
You
No,
see,
I
he
see he gets
argued.
implied shit. I
He
100% agree with you.
He argued
Found
this
a
fact
loophole.
just so Superbad is at the top. So what I say is, after we're all done with this, we go through each one of these and we decide where they go. Because I know 3 of us will put Office Space on top.
I mean, at the end of the day, and welcome everybody. You're gonna hear a lot of funny shit as we go through this. This is us the beginning, so buckle up. But at the end of the day, because we took Jaws from him in the other one, I will let him have this one because it's still where I want it to be as far as rankings. It's at the top. It's just not where I put it with those other movies. At the very least,
if we ranked everything in Snoop Dogg, it's going to the top. I hate to tell you that. By the way, it's not because you took Jaws from him. It's because I took Jurassic Park from him.
He's got to be with both of us because I took Jaws.
Because you know what? That's a good
so
point.
Right now he's sitting even with us.
That was my only savior. That was my only savior. I'm like, okay, Jaws didn't get above like that movie. Okay, fine.
Well, I do demand one thing.
That's okay. Indiana Jones is number 1, but we need to get Jurassic Park better than Hitchcock. Okay, this is our chance. And Chris is like, this is where I can't do it.
Yep.
I'm like, no.
But I'll let you have this book. But my one condition is you put it before Hangover and Step Brothers. I'll give you Superbad as the number 1, but then Office Space goes to number 2. I think that.
No, if we rank, we'll wait till the end and then we'll rank everything up in that top tier.
Well, the thing is, unfortunately, in the video, I put it in keg stands. So therefore, the only ones that are unanimous are Superbad, Hangover, and Step Brothers.
I didn't say that with Hangover. Actually, did I have Hangover?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the first one's okay. Step Brothers. Yeah, I still call this bullshit. I still call this bullshit.
I am the holdover.
Because Superbad is nowhere near as good as Office Space. Nowhere.
I agree, but we'll give it to him. He needs a win. I'll give him the win.
Oh, whatever. He needs a win.
I have a timestamp marked just in case.
I don't care. It took you a week to figure it out.
No, to be fair,
the election results are already finalized by that time.
I forgot about it, but now that thinking about the streaming is right, and
it doesn't matter. Took him a week. Obviously, it took him a week to stew on it, and then he's like, "Wait! Here we go! I figured out a way to get it."
He's been angry for a week. I didn't think he was going to find a loophole, and God damn it, he's been scheming for a whole week.
2 weeks, but whatever.
These are 2-hour videos.
I did take L from all of you.
Because of the last minute.
I did take L from all of you.
Supposed to go on last week, and we didn't. And I was like, you know what?
I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure I get all these rankings correct, and so I think it's I think it's safe to assume that, hey, welcome everybody to the chat. If you're just joining us, this is a continuation of the last time that we did a tier list, the comedy tier list. This is part 2 of it. So we ranked Superbad, Hangover, and Step Brothers as the top tier. Will there be any more? Maybe. We're almost out of the 2000s, but we ranked all of these beautiful films right here. You can watch the last stream to see our debate. And we have all of these films so far, almost all of the 2000s. And we're going to start off with Zombieland, one movie that I actually forgot about. Dewey Cox is going to be included in here. Hot Tub Time Machine, get into the Greeks, so on and so forth. Ending up with Beavis and Butthead, Do the Universe, And where did we start? Beavis and Butthead Do America. Since Chris, it was originally in You, Me, and Capri Sun, but Chris added in his vote and it got moved up to Keg Stands. And all the animated films are right there. It's I don't know what else to say, but I really want to know what you guys think of these comedies. For me, these comedies are like the last of the good comedies before comedy completely died. And
I'd say the last good comedy.
We can see actually from the stream that we had last week to this stream, we can actually chronologize where I don't even know that's a word. We can chronologically see where comedy died.
Yeah, I think I appreciate doing this tier list. I think that it's a really great way to kind of get into a time machine and see where comedy was to where it is now. And folks, don't get us twisted. Comedy isn't exactly dead, but the kind of comedy we grew up with, I mean, hell, going back to Office Space, things like that. But when we say it's dead, it's like the ballsy, raunchy approach to comedy. And while Chris was probably not a fan of most of these, he stated that very clearly. We could all agree on, and we all have agreed on, that comedy has lost its edge since the Me Too bullshit and this political landscape we find ourselves in has really.
Go ahead. I think I disagree with you guys about American Pie. I'm not an American Pie fan. It's because it's horribly executed compared to movies before it who did the same thing. They did it better. For instance,
I'm saying as comedy in general. I'm not focused on one particular.
Well, I know.
But I think what Chris is Chris, go ahead. I
was just going to say, I take the whole pie scene and then I kind of equate it to things like in Caddyshack, the Snickers bar and the pool.
Actually, I got a better one. Animal House. Animal House is doing that shit way
better than the old school. You look at that sequence when they're in the classroom and they're like, well, then you know what? If you are indicting us, the fraternities, this is a basic structure of America, and so therefore, if you are critiquing us, you are criticizing the United States of America.
I think more to the point, what people don't realize.
I thought you were pre-dental. Whatever.
Everybody hold your thoughts for a second. I just want to acknowledge what's up, Jane Creek, and it had a great comment here. What we do in the shadows was really good.
It is.
So, TV comedies are not what I'm talking about. TV has a lot. There seems to be a lot less of the political landscape really affecting that group. I'm talking about in movies with studios and marketing stuff. TV seems to be a little bit more liberal still.
You haven't seen the movie What We Do in the Shadows?
Oh no, I've seen that, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
The show was based off of the movie, and they even got It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and things like that.
You know the funny thing about
Barry.
Sorry. Well, I was going to say the funny thing about Animal House is if you think about it, none of the stuff in it is really why it wouldn't be made today. There's one scene in it of why it wouldn't be made today.
Yep. And
it's because no.
Really?
One of the girls in that movie plays a 15-year-old.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're done talking about that.
Right.
So
I'm just saying, Animal House on that alone would not be made today because you can't even joke about that. And I'm not saying you should joke about it. I'm just saying that because of that alone, it would not be made today. Revenge of the Nerds is a whole other thing. Why it wouldn't be made today?
Here's the thing about that. I think there are situations where you can underage things into it. I'll give you guys an example. When I came back from the service, we had a thing for the fans. What the fuck were those gatherings called? They were hosted by a group who did a lot with the troops. But anyways, it was a big like party thing, and we were at a state fair, and so there's a group of girls, and me and my friends go over there to talk to them, and they were all rather hot. We're all sitting there, and I had a buddy named Fernando. He was getting us drinks.
Of
I
course.
think he started drinking over by the stand. This is key. Before he got to us back with our drinks, he was chugging down beers over by the concessions. And
Speaking of
so
which,
we're all talking to these girls, and then I came up to ask the question that nobody thought of. I was like, uh, looking at one of the girls, and where your spider senses go off, and I was like, "Hey guys, how old are you?" One was like 16, one was 18, and I think there was one that was like 19. And we all gave fellas, we gave ourselves the uncomfortable look, like, "Oh shit, we don't want to be rude, but this is like some shit we don't want to be in." And thank God, my drunken buddy Fernando comes running, jumps on the table with like 2 beers in his hand. He's like, "How the fuck you doing, ladies?" And they all fucking scattered. And we said, "Fernando, we have never been so glad to have your cock blocking ass with us this one time." Yeah, he totally fucking ruined that opportunity, which was good because we were all fucking awkward because we didn't realize that it was a bunch of underage girls. But like I find that like a funny when you're in a situation and you don't realize somebody is underage. Like that, I think there could be humor in that, but the problem is, like Chris said, Hollywood just won't make it because they don't like touching the situation humor anymore, and rightfully so with all the shit
well,
that's gone on.
there are good jokes to make. For example, there was a story where there was a girl that was surrounded by 2 celebrities, James Franco and Owen Wilson. And when the girl said that she was underage, Owen Wilson said, "Oh, okay, nope, yeah, all right, bye." And then James Franco said, "And." But what a lot of people should have said, like they said that Owen Wilson should have said, "Wow."
I was just gonna say that. That was, and by the way, that was a fucking great Owen Wilson impression. I was just gonna say that. I was waiting for you to. I was actually waiting for that part of the story where he's gonna be like,
No,
he
he
was gonna
didn't,
say that.
because he doesn't say "wow" to a lot of things,
I,
unless
I,
it's
I think he should
"wow."
just embrace it, just make that his thing. So let's go to Zombieland because I got a lot to say, and it is where I first saw my love of my life.
All right, so we're gonna start off this 30 movie marathon, the rest of it with we're gonna start with Zombieland, and then we're gonna go with Walk Hard, finishing off the 2000s. But here are the categories, and the categories are Snoop Dogg, Keg Stands, You, Me, and Capri Sun, Honorable Trash, CBD, White Dog Shit, and Was I Really That High? Sometimes I am. But the first one is Zombieland, and I think I don't remember what the
Hold
order
on. I'm
went.
at the top here. I'm gonna start this off, and I'm gonna put this.
I
in
was
the
gonna
only
say
place-
we could go with you, but it's your channel. What do you
the
know?
only place we could really place this movie for me is Snoop Dogg. Zombieland. And I'll give my reasons why. I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. If you guys don't know, check out my retrospectives and rankings of The Walking Dead and the spinoffs. But anyways, I at that time when this came out, and Shaun of the Dead had been many years. I was kind of hungry for a satirical spin, and this is the only fucking role I like that little fucking vacuum of a person, Jesse Eisenberg in.
A vacuum of a person?
He is like a charisma vacuum. I fucking hate his acting.
Then how do you like The Social Network?
Because that was a brilliant movie, and
that's David Fincher.
yeah, and
Andrew Garfield. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Andrew Garfield was fucking amazing. He should have got an award for that. Fucking robbed. Anyways,
You know what? I'm not going to disagree with that. But I will say
You
that
can't agree with me. He was fucking snubbed. He should have gotten an award for that.
I can't argue with that, but I can argue with the fact that you think that Jesse Eisenberg sucks the energy out of all the room in all of his movies.
He sucks the energy. If I met him, I feel like I would be emotionally and mentally exhausted from just having a conversation. And I've seen him in interviews. It's his fucking personality. So for me, I don't feel like he plays anything different but himself. But with that being said, for some strange and inexplicable reason, with Woody Harrelson and the beautiful Emma Stone and cameo from the Queen Brie Larson, this movie just happened to come at a perfect point where the zombie genre was getting exhausted and there was too much shit out. And I think it really gave a boost, not only to Walking Dead, which was still running and kind of declining, but it gave the zombie genre in general a boost that it needed, because it had been dying for many years. No pun intended. So I got to put it in Snoop Dogg. I think it is unique for the time that it came out, for the movies and things it was going up against, and it's goddamn funny. That's the thing. It doesn't rely on a lot of gross humor. It's just funny. Like, the kills are gnarly, but the humor isn't directly from the kills. The humor is a lot of good timing. And come on, Bill Murray being killed and that whole fucking scene is just legendary. That right there makes it an iconic movie.
You know what's sad about that movie at that point is that somebody says, like, I think Jesse said, like, you look like Eddie Van Halen. He's like, oh yeah, I just saw Eddie Van Halen. He's a zombie, but I just saw him at Tower Records or something like that. And that just made me it made me, like, in retrospect, happy and made me laughing as much as I used to, but it also made me sad. Because at least in this universe, Eddie Van Halen got a chance. We can have a cure for the zombieism.
Who knows? But yeah,
well, yeah, but like we could also, like, you could also, like, see Eddie Van Halen, like, running around with, like, no arms, and I'm like, well, as a zombie with no arms, even if you cured him, what's the point? Like, what the, like, all these zombies lose a bunch of limbs. It's like,
yeah. So I'm gonna put it in Snoop Dogg.
I'm putting it in Snoop Dogg as well because of those reasons, and for the reason that I love how there's a heart to it at the very core of it, and the fact that 3 of these, actually, I think everyone got an Oscar nomination by the time the second Zombieland Double Tap came out. By that time, everyone had, like, earned their stripes. And so they knew, like, they had a good cast and they wanted to bring them back. And I think both of them are very good. So,
I think I'd put Double Tap probably around Cake Stands or You, Me, and
I didn't include that. That wasn't a part of it, but
no, I was just saying, as far as
you just got me thinking that I should have included it, though. Honestly,
but still, yeah, I'd say this would be a movie that has consistently good, just good acting and dialogue and stuff. Chris, where do you rank this?
Zombieland.
I think Chris might be having some tech issues. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna put it in Snoop Dogg for now, right below Office Space, because even if the 3 of us agree on all of this, Superbad, Hangover, and Step Brothers, since there was 4, nothing much we can do. And I know there's no shot in hell it's going above Office Space if it gets 3 out of 4. So, sorry, unless we all goat it. Zombieland. Chris, are you here? He's not. Okay.
Hold on. There. Oh, he can't hear us.
That might be a microphone issue or something. I don't know what it is, but we should go on for the sake of the audience. Let's go on to Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
What one of the worst John C. Reilly movies I think I've ever seen.
What?
I fucking hate this movie.
Oh!
Dog shit. This is the worst.
Oh!
This is the worst example of them doing these satirical movies based on an actual good film, and it's kind of fucking insulting. I actually take personal offense to this movie because while I normally I've got the kind of humor where I think everything could be insulted. Just the way they do this, if you're going to do that, at least be funny. And I found nothing in this movie funny. I think it's kind of fucked up because Johnny Cash is such a great artist, and that Joaquin Phoenix gave a career-defining performance in that film. And I think it's highly disrespectful, and it's not disrespectful in a funny way, but it's just disrespectful in a very mean-spirited kind of way. And it's not my kind of humor. Like, I find this, like, I'm not a prude by any means, you guys know, and you guys know my humor, but something about the movie rubs me the wrong way. Especially, I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan, and I think there's some shit you should not like making jokes about his drug addiction and shit that happened. I find nothing funny in this movie. I think it's insulting. I think it's disrespectful. I think it never should have been made. And honestly, the box office shows that because this movie did not do well at all. I fucking hate it. I wish. Actually, I think historically it's been buried. I don't know how many people actually seen the movie. I do know it did astronomically terrible in the theaters, and it should. It's a fucking trash movie. It's what Chris was talking about with like trash humor. That's what I think Walk Hard is. It personally offends me as a movie. Its existence offends me. If there was a ranking lower than dog shit, I would put it there. If this thing was an actual person, I'd shoot it. I'd put it in a grave, an unmarked grave, not even with a coffin, just cold hard dirt, and I'd bury it, and I'd piss on the dirt. I fucking hate this movie.
You're wrong, and it goes into Snoop Dogg for all the reasons that
You're high. Holy.
No, you're absolutely high. I think this is great. I am a music fan,
terrible.
and I think that all of these biopics are fucking terrible. You go with the Elvis
Walk the
biopic,
Line was not terrible.
no.
Walk the Line
Good.
was a great.
No. Zod, you had your
great
turn to
biopic.
talk. You had your turn to monologue. This is my turn. Okay. So Elvis, Snooze Fest, one of the most boring films that I have ever seen in my life. I got through half of it, and I felt like there was no story. Like, I'm done.
Oh, no, that was terrible.
Yeah.
I agree.
First half,
What?
I'm done. Never seen it. And Walk Hard is...
We can hear you,
Walk
Chris.
Hard,
Can you hear
we're
us?
talking about. Chris, we're talking about Walk Hard right now. We'll get your thoughts on the.
Yeah, I can hear you because I have it on speakerphone. I'm trying to get to work on my Bluetooth. For some reason, it's not doing it.
Okay, I got you. But I'm gonna finish my thoughts on why Zod is wrong about Walk Hard. If this was supposed to be a mockery of all the biopics, all of those formulaic biopics that have the highs and the lows and all that bullshit, and it was just making fun of it, and it was like a Talladega Nights version, but you had like John C. Reilly being an idiot the entire life. It's like, oh, we were just singing a song about holding hands, and like it's the devil's music. It's an exaggerated version of how the 60s worked and how like bullshit things were. And like he literally rips sinks out like for all the time when he gets upset, like when he's going through a hard time. The first time he does it, it's like really emotional. When it gets to like the fifth time that he does it, he's just like going through the whole routine of like, oh, I'll just rip out the sink again. And I like it. The humor hits with me every single moment. And without Walk Hard being a flop, we wouldn't have gotten Bohemian Rhapsody. And by the way, the editing in that is terrible. I don't think that.
You're crazy if you don't think that was
Look,
a
Elvis
great
sucked.
biopic.
Bohemian Rhapsody was a editing piece of garbage. The fact that it won for best editing is an atrocity. An atrocity. When it comes to Rami Malek, fine, cool, I'm down with that. But like, I hate formulaic biopics like this. Like, I really do. Like, shows you the highs,
the
the
movie
lows,
was a
whatever,
direct insult
blah
to Walk the
blah
Line.
blah.
You
We
could
already
say
know
it
the
was
story. We already know the story. Why bother to force feed some nobodies about it? Why?
because
The
people are
fans know
interested,
it.
because people
We
have
know it.
a fucking soul. And I think it's insulting to the people who and first off, Walk the Line was as close to the man's life as
Do
you
you?
could
Oh,
get.
wait. Do you think this is just a mockery of Walk the Line?
It clearly is. It's literally in the title. Walk Hard. His
Well, I'll
whole
give you
thing
this little
is
piece of tidbit
specifically
information,
on that
God.
movie. I get that it's satire for other music biopics, but it's literally mocking that film. They've came out and said it's literally mocking that film, and fuck them. I think it's the most disrespectful comedy thing. It's the only I have seen tons of comedy. They've insulted me at how unfunny they are, and Amy Schumer in general just insults me as a human being, which is why I hate her comedy. But
What? I don't insult you as a human being. What are you talking about?
no, I was talking about Amy Schumer and her existence. But
Oh,
anyway,
that has nothing to do with this movie.
no. What I'm saying is,
Why would you even bring that up?
I bring it up because those are the only comedies that have ever pissed me off besides this movie. This movie is a rare exception out of and I've seen every one of these, which I've just thought have been bad or boring or just not that great. But this has personally offended me on a level of like how disrespectful this movie feels at its very existence. And good for them because they were going for that clearly. But I just think, especially now that Johnny Cash is dead too, this movie is 20 times more disrespectful to me. I think this shits on a man's great legacy. And I think that this is the kind of trash Chris is talking about when he talks about.
Can you guys hear me?
Trash
Yeah, you guys can hear me. I can't hear you still.
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
No. Oh God. Okay. It's probably for the best. We'd be roasting you, but at any rate, so what I will say to that is, the family of Walk the Line allegedly said he gave a great performance, but that's not our grandpa.
Yes, I know the story.
I know. It's different when you know the people.
That story,
when you know the
but
people. When you know the
point
people,
is,
it's a little different.
The man himself was alive and gave his blessings when that movie came out. And so if the man himself, Johnny Cash, said, yeah, that was pretty damn close, then I'll take Johnny Cash over his fucking family, who he probably never talked to most of them anyways, given the pick itself. So
I think he gave the approval. I don't think he was alive when it was released. That's a good question, though.
No, he was either very sick at that time or whatever, but it was one of the
No, he was no, unfortunately he passed. It was directed by James Mangold, and it was released 2 years after his death.
2 years after his death, Justin, but he was still on set and everything. You should know, movies are like 3 or 4 years in production before their release schedule. So the movie,
the film has its origins in an episode of Dr. Quinn and Medicine Woman. If we had raised a bunch of sissies, we would have named them Dr. Quinn and Medicine Woman instead of Walker and Texas Ranger. There. Boom.
Anyways, I gave it dog shit. You gave it a ridiculously nonsensical high score. It does, and based on just the movies we have, Walk Hard doesn't deserve to be up there. I'm sorry, and thank God it won't be, because if I gave it a 1 and you gave it a 5, that brings it down to 4. It's cake stands.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. With what Chris
It
says,
still goes into
because
cake stands until we get.
Tropic Thunder got a 2 out of 10, but it got all 4 votes.
Yeah, but
Walk
we're split
Hard
right now, so it
technically
would be one below.
would be in the middle, but I'm not going to rank it right now. I'm going to put it right here, just for whenever Chris decides to join us again. Hot Tub Time Machine, though. Ooh, that's a great movie. I love Hot Tub Time Machine. It was the best time travel movie since Back to the Future. And it has Crispin Glover in it, and in a pivotal role, and in a role that it's just like you're anxious about. Like, is he going to lose his arm? Is he not going to lose his arm? And all these other things that go on in the movie. Like, they talk about like, the obvious thing, like, what color is Michael Jackson? Black. Like he's freaking out, like, and it's amazing. Like, and it's great when you see like one point in people's lives where your lives can go one direction or another, and then you get a chance to do it over again. What would you do? For some people, it seems like they have to learn a little bit more until like it remains the same until they're like, okay, well, the best thing is to stay here and then change it all for myself and make everyone's lives better, all my friends' lives better, my son life.
I'll be honest with you.
It has so many layers. It's an
Hot,
onion. It's a great movie, and Chevy Chase in it is the cherry on top of the sundae.
with Hot Tub Time Machine, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't put it in Snoop Dogg, but I wouldn't put it below cake stands. Me personally, I agree with everything you say, but and this is interesting. I actually, funny story. I actually rewatched this movie, and doesn't hit me the same that it did. I don't know what it is. I don't know if. Hey, Chris, you are everything working now?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh wait, I heard him.
We can hear you.
You guys there?
We can hear you.
Hold on.
Me. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting Hot Tub Time Machine and Stoop Dog, and you put it in keg stands?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, I put it in keg stands just because I rewatched it, and rewatching it, for me, some of the jokes just don't hit like they used to. I don't know what it was. Like, had you got me, because I saw this in the theater, out of theater, I'd have said, "Oh yeah," but like being objective and putting it against everything else that's up at the top. I've seen those movies several times. As a matter of fact, I'll rewatch those movies 1,000 times. I actually due to watch some of them, which so I'm glad we're doing this list because I've forgotten about a lot of the movies up there that I'd like to watch.
Yeah, I mean, like Superbad, Hangover, Step Brothers, Office Space, Zombieland, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, Wedding Crashers, Talladega Nights, Half Baked, Tropic Thunder.
I don't consider
Old
it.
School, and Elf. Oh, these are great movies. These are awesome movies.
I consider if because we have Elf and Old School down there in Cake States. I think Hot Tub Time Machines fits like right there. It's like if it's on, I'd watch it, but I don't think it's at the level of the top movies personally.
I respect your opinion, actually, on this one.
Because really, think about that
wrong,
movie, right?
but
No. I mean, think about it though. Some of the memorable jokes, the ones you quoted, and the little mystery about the guy's arm, that's all that's good, but it doesn't, like, for me, the comedies at the top have several moments we can remember. They're literally in culture. Hot Tub Time Machine was kind of low key. I think a lot of the humor was based off of cameos, and don't get me wrong, they used the cameos right.
Crispin Glover and like
Crispin Glover and like Chevy Chase. Those are the things you remember, but jokes specifically, the jokes were kind of running the mill. I mean, they're funny, but it's kind of shit you hear in every comedy. It's not like You know,
Yeah,
it's got that
I sort of
memorable.
thought of it more. Hot Tub Time Machine is more character oriented. Like I like the characters more than the jokes. I
But
get the
see,
characters
I mean,
more,
then you go to
and I
Hangover,
think that
and you
that's
like the
what's
characters
well,
and the
well, well.
jokes.
Hold on, Zod. I think that's what's missing with some of these comedies is that the characters don't always improve the comedy. It's like the jokes are what make the characters instead of
Characters.
the characters making the jokes. And this is a prime example of the characters like coming together and making the jokes,
But
and making
this
the
is also
humor.
an example of how the jokes are just kind of
They
they're
not
the
they
same
may
thing.
not be great. They may not be the best, but I will tell you this: I put character over aesthetic, and that includes jokes every day. And
Yeah,
I think that's
yes.
what gets it the edge.
But are you gonna tell me that the characters are as memorable as McLovin? No. That's what I mean where I say you have at the top, all of those movies have a merge of both characters and jokes. Where Hot Tub Time Machine, don't get me wrong, great characters and the situational humor is funny, but jokes wise, they're just standard jokes. Like, oh, it's Michael Jackson black and he's not, ha ha ha. Like,
Well, you don't remember it
it's
because, like,
funny, but
because there
it's a
aren't.
standard joke
You know
in
what?
every movie.
I think I can agree with you on this. The problem with the movie is the because it's so entwined with the story, you don't remember it because you're so sucked into the story. At least from my perspective. But anyways, PB is here. Thank you for joining us.
So Justin got sucked?
Yes, many times.
For a second, I thought PB had mic issues, like fucking Chris can't hear us. So
Chris can't hear us.
Chris, are you done down there? All right.
okay, let's move everybody over to their rightful spots. There we go.
What the fuck? Why am I?
As tech issues. No, the world is right again.
Oh God, we have a bunch of films to cover.
I would have been fine either way.
PB,
right, since we got 4.
Really quick.
Wait.
Where do you rate Zombieland? We put it at Snoop Dogg. That was the only
Zombieland's a keg stand.
Wow, I wholeheartedly, I'm gonna have to.
All right, so it goes right below Zombieland because Office Space, 3 out of 4. Because I'm putting it above Office Space, but none of you motherfuckers will.
What? How could Zombieland be above Office Space? That's crazy.
Well, the thing is,
I do agree with you on that. That is crazy. Zombieland
Superbad is, The Hangover is, and Step Brothers is.
Yeah, he got away. You missed it.
I mean, it's not, but that's
it's
that's
not.
where
He
you
beat
put
us
it.
on a technicality because last week, due to mic issues, he did pull up the part in the video where he put in Cake Stand. So technically, he got the other 3 movies to win. So, and I'm giving it to him because he lost Jaws and Jurassic Park, and he hasn't been the same emotionally. So I had to give him a win.
Now, you can say it as much as you want, but I'm like, no, this is that you can.
We didn't say it, the vote said it.
What are you talking about?
We went to the vote. The vote was what the vote was. You can't rig the election. It's
I didn't. I did it fairly. I voted it in keg stands and forgot it on the stream.
That's what Biden said, but it wasn't. We all know it was a rigged election.
Well, that would be the equivalent of him voting for Trump.
No, like
that argument doesn't work. Let's get off that.
You're doing the wrong analogy, Justin. The whole point is you're supposed to count the votes on election night, not days later. But for some odd reason, automating the system has made it take way too fucking long.
And join us on a second political channel. Anyways, so I put that atrocious movie, Walk Hard, in dog shit. PB, where do you land with it? Because For some crazy reason,
What?
Justin thinks it should be in Snoop Dogg, and I think that's fucking ridiculous. It's a terrible movie. It's an abomination and should have never been made. But what do you think?
I'd probably put it in CBD.
Oh, all right.
You're
Chris,
the
over
only
here.
one who thinks this movie should be good. And I would even argue that even though I think it's a hell of a lot lower, at least PB has a sensible rating. Like CBD to me sounds fairer than fucking Snoop Dogg. Are you out of your mind? You can't put that piece of shit movie
Put it this way:
anywhere near.
it was between CBD and dog shit.
I told he's got to be the only person. And you know what? Comedy is subjective, so I'll give it
I
to
loved
him.
it.
Every
I
movie
hate
hits
biopics.
people
The
different.
biopics get me really riled up. They suck. Freddie Mercury won me over, but Elvis was shit. And if this movie was successful and making fun and putting a stamp onto these bullshit biopics before they got way out of control, then we would have saved ourselves a lot of time, because these biopics fucking suck.
I'll give you one thing. I respect your passion for hating biopics, but it's just like saying that one shitty movie that made fun of superheroes movies that came out, epic movie or whatever fuck it was.
No,
That's
it
like
was
saying that
called
that's good.
Superhero Movie with Drake Bell. Don't
Yeah,
you
that was
remember?
also an abomination.
That was amazing.
Okay,
But,
now I can see where your
but
humor
no,
lands.
no,
You're very
no,
at the dog shit CBD.
no. When it comes to this is the best spoof movie, better than Scary Movie. You cannot tell me that this is worse than Scary Movie.
By a fucking country mile. Are you kidding me? Scary Movie is actually funny.
No, of course
Scary
not.
Movie actually has jokes that are funny. This movie has
what the
nothing.
We are so on opposite islands right now. We live in opposite world. Like Scary Movie is like so great with all these references. Yeah, like what's that? Oh, so great.
No, hold on. He didn't say that Scary Movie's great. He said that Scary Movie is better than Walk Hard, and Scary Movie's in honorable trash, which would make it better than Walk Hard.
I disagree with him, but we have not heard from Chris in eons, so
we never will.
And so again, let's just rate it now, and Chris can be the tiebreaker.
So again, do I have to do the math, or can you do the math, BB? Because I don't feel like doing this right now.
Yeah,
I can do the math when I get into a position to be able to do the math.
Oh Jesus! Okay, I'll fucking do it again. Jesus Christ! Do I have to do
it once I get there?
You fucking idiots!
Yes.
Clearly.
Hey, did you ever know, Justin? You're my hero.
Yeah.
You're everything.
All right, Chris, can you fucking talk?
I can talk, but I can't hear shit. I have to use my fucking speaker.
You did
hear
us.
You can hear. Okay, thank God. Thank God you can hear. Oh. I was about to do the math myself, and I was about to freak out.
You're such a mather.
All right. So, Chris. Damn it! No!
All right, I'll do the math. So you crazily gave it what? What's the highest rating? It's a 6. Is
1
up top.
Is white dog shit. 6 is Snoop Dogg.
Okay. So you gave it a 6. I gave it a fucking 1, and PB gave it a 3. So it's
no. You gave it a 1. He gave it a 2. But you can say 3.
So
9 divided by 3 is 3, so it goes into honorable trash for now. Yeah. But we can't do that without fucking Chris.
Well, I don't think Chris is gonna fucking bring it up any higher. He may bring it lower. So
it's gotta go behind Scary Movie.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
No.
Yeah, because it's got unanimously a bad score.
Yeah, because it's a
no,
3,
because,
so it's a flat 3, so it's in the middle, which means it's behind Scary Movie.
well, Chris has not voted.
And we'll wait for him, but in the meantime, we gotta still keep going. We'll go back and readjust if we need to.
Yeah,
Hot
we'll
Tub
put
Time
Zombieland
Machine.
where it belongs, right below Office Space. We'll put Hot Tub Time Machine. Where do you put that, PB?
I said cake
Hot Tub-
stands. Where do you go?
Let him talk.
What the? You, me, and Capri Sun.
Jesus. All
Oh,
right,
wow.
it goes behind. It goes above 40-year-old virgin, I guess.
Okay,
What?
so really quick, what made you go with You, Me, and Capri Sun?
I mean, that's a middle of the road comedy. And it's not honorable trash, so it's got to go in You, Me, and Capri.
Well, I put it in Snoop Dogg. Zod put it in Keg Stands. You put it in You, Me, and
Crazy.
Capri. And so it goes into Keg Stands. But I refuse to put it above Elf. But I will put it in front of 40-year-old virgin. I think that's fair. Get him to the Greek.
That's what I like to
You
hear.
guys remember? What's that?
I said that's fair.
All right. Get him to the Greek. Do you guys remember this movie?
Vaguely.
Vaguely, I give it dog shit.
Jesus. Oh, Chris, are you in full commission now? Can you talk?
Yes.
All right. Can you give
Talk
opinions on
again.
movies?
There we
now?
go. That's much better.
Can you give opinions
All
on
right.
movies now?
Hopefully.
All right. So we're going to start with Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
I put in dog shit.
No. Don't tell him.
Well, it doesn't matter because that's where I was going to put it, but that's okay.
What the fuck?
You're the only person in the world who likes this movie. I'm telling you, it was a
What
gross
dog
enough
shit? Are you
boss
fucking kidding me?
for a reason. It's a dog shit.
Oh,
It's the
Jesus
definition of dog
Christ. What is wrong with you people? Oh,
shit.
Nothing. Nothing is wrong with us. That's what's wrong with you. So.
I'll tell you this much, Justin. Like I've hung out with plenty of people that want to watch movies, and I've never in my life heard the sentence, "Hey, you want to watch Walk Hard?" Never heard it.
I agree with that.
I
agree.
There's nobody in the world who have ever said, you know what? I want to put it.
I would actually say you would hear the words, "Do you want to watch The Last Jedi?" before you would hear.
Well, that's because you're asking somebody out on a date, Chris.
Yeah,
No, I'm not. I just mean
when they find out you like Walk Hard.
Oh my goodness! No, you guys are so wrong on this. I'm so.
Where's Zombieland?
Zombieland. What did you rank it, Chris?
It's 7, Snoop Dogg.
All right, so does it go above Office Space?
No.
All right, so it's
Office Space is at the top of that list. No matter where you have it. No matter where you have it, it's at the top of that list.
It's not because
Yes, it's at the top of that list. Doesn't matter where you put it. It's at the top of that list.
You know what? It's not on the list anymore. Fuck you. All right, so let's move on. Get into the Greek. Let's go. Get into the Greek.
It is so good. You know what? Zod, I agree. It is so good. It doesn't even belong on this list because it's beyond anything on this list.
but you know what? What was the next one? It was Walk Hard, and then Get Him to the Greek.
I think dog shit.
Yeah, you think it's dog shit?
It's absolute dog shit. It's so bad. I honestly forgot 90% of the movie after I walked out of the theater, and I almost got a refund. It was the worst comedy fucking movie I think I've seen in years.
I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah. I mean, can anybody? Let me just put it this way: does anybody here fucking remember anything about that movie except for he's got to get somewhere?
No, I just know Russell Brand. What's up, Justin? I know
was
that
a-
Russell
guess
Brand
what?
is fucked up the whole time. He's just fucked up the whole time.
No, he is
Yeah.
fucked up.
Like, don't get me
Well-
wrong. Russell Brand is funny in everything
It
else.
seemed like a Russell
but
Brand
this movie.
biopic, and that it seemed like an auto
Oh,
biopic.
biopics. Fuck.
Yeah, and I actually respect that.
Jesus
because he was
Christ.
dating Katy Perry at the time. He was going through a bunch of shit.
Look!
and-
I think dating Katy Perry, that if we were ranking people on a tier list,
Points.
Russell Brand would be in Snoop Dogg.
I think
a
that
motherfucking man.
you guys
But in
don't
the
like it.
movie, it sucks dick, and nobody
Fuck.
fucking. Once
Should
again,
I fucking
who
put bedtime
says,
stories on this
hey,
goddamn list?
anybody want to watch Get 'Em to the Greek? Nobody. You've never heard that sentence in your life, and
Me,
you never will.
Me. I watched it all the time when I was in middle
Oh
school.
my god!
But
oh my god.
I will
Why
tell
the
you
fuck are
this.
you even
I
below me?
will
This
tell
is
you
hurting my
this.
head so
The
bad.
things that I remember are somewhat from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Like, there's got to be a part of me inside of you. That was from Forgetting Sarah
I
Marshall.
think I know now why Justin doesn't understand my Jurassic Park ranking. It's because his mind's fucked.
I gotta agree
What?
with this. I gotta.
You didn't even let me finish. You didn't even let me finish.
You
You didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish. I would have put this in You, Me, and Capri Sun, but because Diddy is in the movie and plays a prominent role, it goes into CBD.
After all
I don't
that,
care.
oh my god.
I don't care who's in the movie. It's dog shit.
Yeah,
No, it's
I
not.
go with dog shit.
You know
too.
what?
That's
Fuck
still
it. It's
too high.
honorable trash. I'm changing it. Honorable trash.
It's dog shit.
You can't.
It's not gonna make a difference. It's not gonna make a difference.
It's not gonna make a difference either way.
Stop
Yeah.
gaming the system, Justin.
All right. 1, and 3.
CBD.
CBD. Oh God.
No,
Around.
no. That's not 3. It's 2. It's 1, 1, 1, 2.
Oh, that's it.
3.
Yeah. No, it goes down in dog shit.
It's
What?
Hold on.
It's got a 7 divided by 2.
No, it doesn't get a 7.
7 total points.
It doesn't get a 7. Hold on.
How the fuck does it not get a 7?
3
3 plus 2 is 5. Plus
1
1 is 6. Plus 1 is 7.
and 2.
Who put it? Wait. Where did we put it? I put it in dog shit. John put it in dog shit.
I put
Where
it in
did you put it,
CBD.
Pete?
I
Put
put
it
You
in
put it.
CBD.
Okay.
Justin.
All right.
Oh, okay. That was the mix-up. I get it now. All right. Yeah, we
Okay,
didn't
I
know
got
put
you.
it in CBD.
Okay. Never mind. So 3, 2, 1, 1. Okay, that's 6. Okay, yeah. All right.
What is
It's
this
in
background?
CBD.
That's still too fucking
I'll put
high.
it below White Chicks, I guess.
No, you put it all the way down at the bottom. Oh no! Wait, no.
Yeah, because White Chicks at least was unanimous except for me,
Well, hold on.
which I'll still never get how you guys rate that so high. But that I can understand over Get It to the Greek.
I'm leaving it
Fucking
here
walk
unless
hard.
Chris says something.
Fine. Let's go.
All right, the other guys.
There's no
Oh.
Snoop Dogg.
Yes,
No other
let's
place
go,
you can put it.
guys. Let's go.
Snoop Dogg. There's a.
Fuck yeah.
I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
Yes.
Doing ballet, it's
No,
for faggots.
All right, where's
and
this
then he
going? I
fucking
think
does
Chris
a
has been.
pirouette.
Well,
I
hold
think
on.
there's no other place.
Chris has been absent for a long time. Chris,
I
where
don't
would the
know
other
where
guys?
Chris is gonna put this, but I feel like there's no other ranking we could agree on except for Snoop Dogg. Like, this is the quintessential. This is a pairing you never thought would be comedic, but there you go. You got it. Bam.
I think that I put it in DOG. It goes in Snoop Dogg.
Oh my God! The first one we all agree on. Yes, we can all agree. This is like
Do we actually all agree on this?
we all agree on it. Put that.
Why
put that
in the
son of a bitch
fuck
up
is
there.
Office Space not on the board anymore?
Oh, because bitches. Now it's back on.
because it's all forever.
The other guys is now
got it
the
from-
fourth
we know why.
unanimous movie to go in DOGG. Where does it rank? Is it above Step Brothers?
I did not say Snoop Dogg. Why do you think
What
I
did you
said
say?
Snoop
What did you
Dogg?
say it was? Okay.
I didn't say anything. I just said, "Oh shit." That's all I said.
Oh, I thought you were right over. So
Well, yeah.
All right, Kiki, where do you put it?
It's towards the top, but it's not a Snoop Dogg movie. It's a keg stand movie.
this son of a bitch goes to the bottom of
You know what?
Snoop Dogg.
That's
God
fine
damn
because
it.
I wasn't gonna include it with among the ranks of Superbad and The Hangover
Okay, so
and Step Brothers. There's no way.
No, the problem is
Oh,
that, again, Office Space is at the top no matter what Justin tries to fucking finagle or pull out of his ass.
Yeah, whatever.
The other guys
Whatever,
goes right behind. It goes right behind Office Space.
do you want it to go above Office Space?
No.
Or do you want it to go above Zombieland?
It goes above Zombieland.
It
Yes,
goes above Zombieland.
above
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So this is a good sign. All right.
No, because Office Space is still being shat on.
Right? Like, it's not even made the podium. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
It did make the podium.
No, it didn't. It's in fourth.
It's in the top.
No, see, here's the thing. We're going to go through those top ones, and we're going to rank it, and you're going to be so outvoted because there's going to be 3-1 on that, and that's going to go to the top.
Who cares? I don't care. Anything that gets
Come on, guys.
Okay.
Just give him this victory.
I don't care.
What's
3
next?
out of 4. It's
next?
it's
All right,
gonna
let's
go
go.
up below Office Space. I don't care. But anything
Let's
that's
go.
voted is gonna go above Office Space.
All right, let's go.
That's gonna affect the entire ranking.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's
hold
go.
on. Hold on. I'm going to do the next one because I feel I personally have to. I am in love with Emma Stone, and I'm going to be very fucking biased here. But Easy A is a fucking masterpiece. I love this movie. I don't think it belongs in Snoop Dogg, but it's definitely a cake stand. Not just because Emma Stone is hot and there's scenes that definitely highlight that, but also because this is weird in the fact that I don't think it's a straight up comedy. It's like a dramedy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird that it's on here, but I get why it would be on a comedy, but I don't.
You aren't even doing Emma Stone justice. You do her injustice saying what you've said.
But I like the satire between the comparisons between the Scarlet. What was it? The Scarlet Rose? Is that the book? The
Scarlet Letter.
Or the Scarlet Letter. There we go. Yeah. But it's a comedic spin. I like that. But I still don't think it's as funny as the stuff at the top.
She's an easy A. She's like the easiest person to get to, but really she's like just covering for people who are like gay.
Yes,
and
we've
stuff
all.
like
And this is a movie, Justin, that when you talk about it to people they've actually fucking seen, I would put it like high cake stand.
I agree for all the reasons, and hopefully this becomes a trend where the next one I get to see it, I get to start, and then we can go from there. But yeah, I completely agree. And this was Amanda Bynes in one of her last roles.
Yeah.
Blink and you miss, but like she is there, and she is fully Amanda Bynes. One of the last times get.
Oh yeah, Amanda Bynes too. Holy shit, let's laugh. Yeah.
So
I forgot about that.
And just listening to the commentary of Emma Stone being like, "Oh my gosh, that's Amanda Bynes! Holy shit, this is my childhood." I'm like, "This is amazing." But this could have been a great point for Amanda Bynes to like, yeah, so many missed opportunities. I guess. Overall, the movie itself, I would say it's it's below Elf.
Yeah,
but
I can be
in Peg Stand.
Yep, I agree.
Below Elf. I can't. I still can't even believe Elf is not in Snoop Dogg, you fucking assholes.
No, it was me.
Can I, but yeah.
It was me.
Spirit.
So Chris, where would you put EVA?
Easy A, man. Jeez. You really trust me to vote on this one?
No.
No, not at all. You're a
Good.
wild card.
I'm glad. No, like I said, you didn't even do Emma Stone justice.
I said
This
she's
is
hot. What else do you want me to say? She's a great actress
there's
too.
better than that. There's better than that, and that is what she is. So, anyways, this goes in cake stands. I'll agree with you guys.
All right. PB?
You, me, and Capri.
Oh!
Oh my god!
No, it does, Joe. Why does it? Why
I
does it go slightly
I
below?
thought Chris was gonna be there. How can you put my?
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He's
How,
not wrong.
baby? He's half naked in the movie. That alone should have almost got her, Snoop Dogg.
Well,
Are you
hold
fucking
on. Why
kidding
don't you
me?
like it as much as we do?
Well, I mean,
Let him talk. Jesus.
you
I'm
just look
sorry.
at all of the movies that are on the keg stand list.
All right,
and I
sold.
know I didn't put all of them on there, but it's
This is
quite the
blasphemy.
tier. And Easy A does not fit in with the keg stand crew, but I guess it's going to go there because I'm the only one that put it in You, Me, and Capri.
Yeah.
I'm putting him below
that
American
is
Pie.
So crazy.
Bad
As you
Teacher.
should.
I can't even fathom how you could think the episode should be in that crew with fucking Shallow Hal, which
Emma Stone
I
is
didn't
very
put there.
Emma
but
Stone
for
is
some-
very skinny, and Spider-Man let her die.
Yeah.
That's true.
And that's
Okay,
why
fair
it's
point.
in You, Me, and Capri. Okay. And that's why it's
And he
below
didn't let
American
her
Pie.
die.
All right.
Well, let's put it
Jesus
this way.
Christ.
I like her a lot better in Zombieland. She's a lot better in Zombieland.
Indeed, I agree with that entirely. That's why Zombieland's where it's at.
But that's why Zombies Land's where it's at.
Okay, are you like literally repeating everything I said?
No, you just happen to have the same fucking point. You copied me.
That's true. That's very often. You're not the villain, dude. You are like not even a pseudo villain. You're like the Diet Coke of villainy.
Fuck you. 1 calorie. Not quite.
You're the Diet Coke.
No, how about this? How about this?
I can't believe
That's
you
not
still
even.
have
No.
calories, you son of a bitch.
No. You don't even have a calorie. You're 0 calorie villainy.
Well, you said
Oh
you
my
gotta put it all together. He's Coke Zero villain.
He's caffeine free. Coke Zero new.
Oh
Coke
god, I'd be
version.
more villainous without caffeine. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Fucking-
No.
Yes.
Oh, now you want to go on the
Yes.
new one? Okay, now you
No,
want
I
to move
wanna
on?
go
All
on to
right,
the
all
next
right.
movie.
Yes,
Yeah,
this
that's
is you,
always
Justin. For
fantastic.
fuck's sake, don't give us an hour-long Game of Thrones
Oh, I'll be right back.
monologue.
Let's do a bad teacher. All right. Let's go. Everyone has always fantasized about their teacher, but this time,
Fucking A.
I'm not gonna
this
lie,
time
yes.
it's Cameron Diaz
Do it. Yeah.
and
Fair.
Justin Timberlake. Yeah. Since
My
I
boy
start off with this
JT.
movie technically, and then it's gonna go to Chris next. This is how it goes, Zod. So don't be like, oh, I want to start with this one. But man, bad teacher. There was something about that scene where he's like, Justin Timberlake is dry humping Cameron Diaz, and it's so awkward. It's so uncomfortable. But he's like, oh, I love how your jeans are meshing around against my jeans. I'm like, I was like, this is so cringe. The guy that she liked was not the guy that she was supposed to be with, which is Jason Segel, who was the cool gym
Oh my
coach.
god, we don't need a recap. What the fuck is the rating?
And I love that whole arc. I love this movie. It is going to be in keg stands. It's a keg stand kind of movie.
Chris, you're next.
I would agree that this hits some high points, and it hits 1 or 2 really low points.
Mhm.
And because of that, I would put in cake stands also.
PB?
I'm setting up for a sweep because I would also put it in keg stands.
Uh-oh. So Zod's going to fuck it up this time. Gotcha.
All right, let's go.
I would have to say,
Make it
based
happen.
on the principle of that fucking 2
principle?
of my favorite people are in it, Cameron Diaz and my boy JT,
No.
who I still listen to his albums to this day. I'm gonna have to say keg stands. There's no other place.
All right,
I mean, you
sweet.
got
Winner.
Cameron Diaz. You got
Boom.
JT, and he's funny. Justin Timberlake is hilarious in this movie.
Oh, I love Justin Timberlake. Okay, whoa,
Oh, yeah,
whoa. No. I was watching something the other day. What was it? I can't remember, but
It goes
it was
about.
some.
It goes
Whoa. It was some kid. It was some game show, and the question was. I know what it was. It was $100,000 pyramid, and the question was something like something about Justin Timberlake, but it was like things Justin Timberlake keeps in a box. And the only thing I could think about was the Saturday Night Live skit.
It's a dick.
Oh yeah.
I was like, boy, does that not set it up for that?
It's my dick in a box, girl.
Dude, that Lonely Island stuff he did, and then the Jack Sparrow with Michael Bolton.
Wait.
Dude.
Oh my god, yeah. Dude,
Oh, God.
Bro, you're talking about the Lonely Island? I love the Lonely
Dude.
Island.
Lonely Island.
Thank
The
goodness
guys they
none
got.
of their movies are on this list because they would all be at the bottom.
Oh, well, yeah. No, but the new guys they have on there that do the parody songs, they're not bad, but they're not Lonely Island. Lonely Island was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, the Lonely Island was great. Like they are the go.
How many songs do they have? Could we do a tier list with their songs?
I mean,
We can, absolutely.
I wonder how many they have though. I don't know. We'll have to look. Maybe
they have a lot. We're gonna have to really research into that.
Okay.
Let's
So that one cake stands. So what's next?
Let's go to the. Do we agree that it's above the Simpsons movie?
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
And below
Yes.
Elf.
Well, I'd put it above Elf because I have never seen Elf. So.
Okay, if you had seen Elf, it would have been in the fucking goat. But okay, The Hangover Part 2.
Chris, this is yours.
Chris, go ahead.
There's a drop from the first to the second one. There's just a huge drop. I would be kind, very, very kind, giving it CBD.
Wow, I strongly disagree, but let's go to TV.
I want to put it in dog shit because I almost refuse to watch this one. It's not horrible compared to the third one, but it's such a drop. I put it in CBD.
I would put it in You, Me, and Capri. I'd like to put it in keg stands, but nobody when they think of The Hangover thinks of The Hangover Part 2. But when you think of The Hangover Part 3, you think of Part 2.
Because you wish you watched Part 2 and not Part 3.
Yeah, I agree. I would put it in You, Me, and Capri, not necessarily CBD, because the Drug Monkey was hilarious. What's his name being buck-ass naked was funny.
But he's buck-ass naked in all three of them.
It never gets old, though.
No, it doesn't. That's like the best part too.
Where they were in the desert, and then he just fucking comes out with his penis.
Yeah.
I understand it, but I'm just saying it drops off because it's like there's only two jokes in the second one that really are anything, and that's because of the first movie.
I'm gonna disagree with one thing with you, Chris. So even though I have a feeling we're all going in the same route except for you, and your rating is fair, it's a fair rating. But I agree more with PB. I think it's
yes, it is.
You. I think it's me, you, and Capri Sun, just because I don't think the drop in quality is as sharp as, like, say, an American Pie series, because I could still watch the second one, but I agree with what PB says. When you watch the second one, you're really thinking about the first one. And when you watch the third one, you're going, oh my God, I should throw in the second movie.
No, when I watched the second or the third one, I'm thinking I should have watched the first one. I remember now why I don't like these last two.
But I don't think it's as bad as you make it out to be. I think for a comedy sequel, you could do a hell of a lot worse. we've seen a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah,
I'm giving
but
it-
that's
Well,
not
okay, I'm going to say this.
for what makes a good
You
comedy.
bring up American Pie.
Comedy
You
is
bring up American Pie. American Pie, they're worse. Absolutely. Every one of their
I know
sequels
you
is
were
worse.
on those
don't
movies.
agree.
Okay, Justin, what were you?
I don't agree in terms of 1 to 2 or 3, but I will agree with Bandcamp and the direct-to-video sequels.
Oh, I love
They suck.
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp was okay, and then the rest
so
of them
good.
were awful. And then anything else that has come after it, aside from one that we will talk about later, the rest are trash.
American Pie is barely CBD. Everything after that is like whatever is lower than lowest on
Cool.
this is where they belong.
You are
Cool.
sick.
Justin, did you give a rating for the movie yet?
Yes.
For The Hangover Part 2,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be that middleman and put it in honorable trash because I don't enjoy it as much as I did when I saw it for the first time. And by the way, you have to remember this was the one and only time I snuck into the theater to see a movie. I walked out of Land of the Lost to see The Hangover. I would not have walked out of any movie to see this one.
3.25.
Right Scary Movie.
So it's a
Yeah, 3.25.
So it's honorable trash then.
Above Scary Movie. Wow.
Right behind Scary. Right behind.
Right behind.
Scary Movie.
All right.
Scary Movie. Don't get crazy.
I'm sorry, I get a in front and behind mixed up. I feel like I made that joke before.
Yeah, that's why Office Space is where it is.
Yeah,
Obviously, you're
anyways,
obviously when it comes to Office Space, you're a taker, not a giver.
We're gonna
whatever.
be.
The
Wow,
math
we're
is the
going
math.
to be going to
Speaking
war
of
right for
math,
fault.
horrible bosses. When it comes to horrible bosses, I am exempt from both of them, and they're both on the list. So carry on.
Wow. Okay.
Okay,
PB.
so
Fuck.
PB,
The
you're
fuck
starting.
do
Wait,
you
PB
mean
is first.
you're
PB is
exempt?
next.
What? No, why are you exempt?
He hasn't seen them.
Yes, I have not seen them.
Holy shit.
I have no
You need
intention.
to fucking watch it, guy.
Nope.
Why not?
I don't want to.
You have the
Why
great.
haven't I seen Elf?
Holy
You
fuck.
have the great.
Could you give
fucking
me
second-
could you give me an adult reason instead of a 5-year-old reason, please?
Well, here's the reason because Chris hasn't seen Elf.
Fine. It is
Fine,
fair.
let's run this out. You watch horrible bosses. We should
And
do
then I
it.
give
All
you
right.
that-
No. PB. It's PB's turn. Let PB talk about
Okay,
Horrible,
ahead.
Horrible bosses.
bosses is a keg stand. Easily a keg stand. It's almost in Snoop Dogg, but if I
Okay.
put it in Snoop Dogg, then it could potentially go ahead of Office Space, and it's not better than Office Space. But it's
Interesting.
fucking amazing.
No, it can't because I haven't seen it.
Because he's exempt, so it would be lower no matter what. So if you want to put it in Snoop Dogg, put it in Snoop Dogg.
No, the tiebreaker only comes into play when
It won't be a
the score
tiebreaker
is
'cause-
tied. If all of us put it in Snoop Dogg, it gets a perfect score, and then it doesn't
No.
matter how many people voted.
No, it doesn't.
goes up there
Because there's four
Office
of
Space-
us.
Yes, it does. Fucking hell,
There's
that's
four
not
of
how it
us, and
works.
one of them has not seen it. PB. I haven't.
Therefore, it only gets 3 votes, not 4.
Wait.
So
Hold
he-
on. I can break this. I can break this because we set this up. PB, to your point, it would not go above Office Space because we did all agree that if
Office
all
Space
of us
doesn't have a perfect score. Office Space doesn't have a perfect score. Doesn't
But
matter.
4 people voted on it.
It doesn't.
But 4
No,
people
but
voted on it.
No,
People
he's right. They
voted.
would be tied. They would be tied because of Justin's fucking vote in the stream. Okay,
Total
here's
points
the
is
thing.
a tiebreaker, and it wouldn't
Okay,
be
fine.
fucking
No,
tied, it would be
fine.
ahead
You're
of it.
putting it in cake stands. You're putting it in cake stands. Fine.
No, I agree then. So you're gonna put it in cake stands?
I would put it in cake stands right at the front, definitely in front of Elf.
Yeah, I put it in cake stands too, and I'd even put it above old school. To be honest with you,
Ooh, it's so
it's
close.
much
It's so
I
like
should
close
check
to
it
being
out
out
then.
there.
it's
Yeah.
much like Office Space, but a modern and probably more relevant and better.
That's why.
And Jennifer Aniston. Oh my God.
That's why I don't understand why you guys can't agree on this. The three of us voting on it would not allow it to go above Office Space, so we control where it goes. That's why it goes in Snoop Dogg, because just like you said, Zod, this is the spiritual successor and quite possibly same universe, other area of Office Space. It's
Hey,
the
we're not going to
same
argue
thing.
about it, but to be fair, it would create a shit show if we did put it in Snoop Dogg, because then, like PB said, it would be a clean sweep.
It
It
would
would be
go
above.
No,
below.
but it doesn't do that though, because one person abstains. That doesn't
That's
make it a
not
clean sweep.
how.
It doesn't matter. You guys put it down. Yes, it is, but you put it down. That's
No,
fine.
it has not worked that way for any
It is
year
the
that we've ever
spiritual
done.
successor, and we also get to decide where we put it. Because the three of us went with the Office Space. Where
It
I
goes
mean,
in
the only
front-
reason
it
why
goes
Office
in
Space is
front
down
of
where it's
old
at is because Mister Justin Proper doesn't know what he's doing. But anyways, yeah, it is honestly. Here's the thing. I'm honest about it. It's a Snoop Dogg. It's not Office Space. It's not above Office Space, but it is the spiritual successor to Office Space because it is in the same universe. I've always seen this as in the same universe, and the same thing goes on, and it's similar. It's just funny that Jennifer Aniston's in it, and come on, if that happened to you with Jennifer Aniston, come on.
Oh, I mean, without a shadow of a
I'm
doubt,
just saying. It's fucking
Jennifer
hilarious.
Aniston.
I love that movie. It's Snoop
Jennifer
Dogg, and I
Aniston
can be
is
honest with
dope.
myself on that. Even to the point that if all three of us voted in the Snoop Dogg, I would not put it above Office Space. It doesn't go above Office Space. Office Space is the top of that fucking list, no matter what Justin tries to do.
Are there people in the chat that can challenge this? Maybe we'll
Okay.
can challenge his math.
No.
We'll challenge
four people vote
this
and
ridiculous
everybody puts it in
opinion.
cake stand,
I don't
then
know.
you'd have more
Like
points
you
than
seem
if three
so.
people
You
voted.
guys put you guys put it down in cake stands. So
But
put
that
it in
ain't
cake
how it
stands.
fucking works, is it?
It goes to the top of cake stands.
I told him to put it in front of old school.
That's fine. Put it in front of old school.
That's fine. I don't know why you're upset by that, but like you guys are like talking about like we have an opportunity. Like Justin doesn't have a say in this one. We can rank it however we want. I'm like,
I didn't say anything about that.
Not you, Chris. Fucking idiot. No, it's just like it doesn't matter. Like my say does not. Whatever. The next movie. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Is Harold and Kumar's fucking Christmas special.
Ah,
All right, this is you
Can't
now.
believe
This is PB starting.
I just started Horrible Bosses.
Oh, so
yeah,
it's you.
true. So me, I would put this in honorable trash. I think there's a Neil Patrick Harris can't save this one. He's probably the best part of this movie. None of the jokes landed for me as hard as the first two. I think it's a good way to end the trilogy, but it was very disappointing. And for me, it's a little bit personal because I went to see it in the theater and I was just disappointed, just in general. But I don't think it's as bad as the movies
Never
in
go
CBP.
see comedies in the theater.
So I'd have to put it in honorable trash.
I think you're being too generous. I put it in white dog shit. It's one of the worst movies. And the only thing that isn't putting it in. Am I
Like
really
Freddy got fingered?
Right
You're crazy. I don't think it's that bad.
No. The only
harsh.
thing that is putting me from making it a flat zero, is Neil Patrick Harris having to deal with the fact that he now in this fictional universe has to deal with the fact that he's come out as gay, and then he has to make out with his husband, and that it's apparently fake so he can get with women. I found that very distasteful, and it was not executed very well. And that's at the beginning of the movie set a very bad taste in my mouth.
Oh my God, you're going woke, Justin?
And I would say that the rest of the movie does not justify, like, in any terms of quality. Like it does not like make that good. It doesn't make anything good. It sucks as a movie. It's horrible as it is. And you start the movie off with that. And on top of that, the DVD release had no bonus features. 0. Goodbye. White dog shit.
0.
Okay. Chris, where do you put this?
Where'd you put it?
White dog shit.
I put it in honorable trash.
Well, Justin would be right in this case.
All right. PB?
Oh God. I feel like I would end up going with CBD.
All right. So where does that land us?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's less than 2. So it's like at the bottom end of CBD.
All right.
That's fair enough.
I mean, where do you want to put it? Do you want to put it ahead of anything, or do you want to leave it on the end?
It's 1.75. It goes to the end.
I definitely would put it at the end. I mean, I definitely put it above like Scary Movie 3 or 4 because those are garbage.
Did you not send a tweet for this stream, guy?
It's 1.75.
I did. I'm pretty sure
at the bottom.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I'm pretty sure you didn't. You definitely did not.
Whatever.
What the fuck was I doing? Okay, I'll send the tweet out. You guys continue.
Okay. So the next 4 movies are like some of my favorite movies. So I have a lot to say about them, but I'm going to condense it. But since who starts 21 Jump Street? Is it fucking Zod?
Yeah.
Oh, God, it is. Let's go. Get it over with.
It's not Zod's turn to start.
I've got a lot to say about this fucking movie.
Amazing.
I would tell you something about this fucking movie. You can't put this movie anywhere else, but I'd say high cake stand. It's a funny movie. I wouldn't put it at the top, but I like that they did an homage to the original 21 Jump Street. I find the tones a little bit uneven, which is why I don't go to the tippy top. I would have a hard time believing it's better than anything up at the top, but I'd say high cake stands. It's an engaging movie. I like the satirical nature of them making fun of action movies where like he shoots the chicken thing and it blows up.
The blammo.
Yeah, I like the thing between Channing Tatum and what the fuck is his name from Superbad? I never remember him. I think that they are a good duo, but I don't.
Jonah Hill?
Yeah, Jonah Hill. But I don't. I think that it was. I think it was well crafted. I think it was funny. I just don't think that. Honestly, I wouldn't even put it above the other guys. I think that it tries a lot of what the other guys does, just doesn't do it as good as that movie. So for that, I'd give it a high cake stand.
All right. I think you are almost spot on. However, you forgot to mention that Brie Larson is in the movie.
Oh yeah, I mean Brie Larson. No. I did not forget about my queen. It almost put it on Snoop Dogg because of that, but I just can't get there when I look at the list at the top.
You still didn't sing the tweet, dickhead.
I still just don't think it's.
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't even
Brie
think
Larson.
Brie
Larson. No, that was just a joke, but apparently it got taken seriously. But by you, Zod, you were really considering. Oh, Brie Larson. Whatever. I don't care. But what I would say is that I think that I love both of those movies so well. It's a great duology, and it should remain as a duology because it sees one person thriving in one aspect of life that they didn't think that they could, and then another person thriving where they think they couldn't have, and they do. And I think these are both great movies when it comes to these characters, and it's one of the few times where I'm like, if this was Magnum PI, I would have been pissed off. Like, I would have been like, what the fuck are you doing? And they did do that, so fuck me, I guess. But
pass.
But 21 Jump Street, okay. And then I watched it, and I was like, holy shit! And then it combined the whole stoner comedy thing and having Dave Franco in it and having all these characters mesh very well with the story versus the 21 Jump Street series, which I recently watched. And
oh god,
why? Because
why
I wanted
would you say that 21 Jump Street was awesome?
Yeah, no, I did see 21 Jump Street.
No, I'm talking to PB.
Yeah, I know what.
Yeah, I did see it.
Right.
I have a better understanding of what they were going for, and they went with the more stoner comedy route, which I understand fans of the original series would have been a little bit pissed off about.
So, what do you place this at?
I think that it's. I can't put 21 Jump Street other than the bottom of no, not Kickstands. No, the bottom of Snoop Dogg. It's Snoop Dogg. Fuck it.
PB?
You, me, and Capri. Fucking Snoop Dogg. You're insane.
Yeah, he is insane, isn't he? And then Kickstands is where Zod put it. I mean, this movie, honest to God, there's like two good things in it. It's white dog shit.
Oh no.
What?
15, 16, so it's a 4, so it goes in the middle of you and Capri Sun. Goes right in front of Harold.
What are you putting it in? What did
put it in white dog shit, so it goes right above Harold and Kumar. Guantanamo.
WDS is where I put it.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Chris?
There's like two good scenes in this whole movie. And you just said it. People who like the original series, I'm tired of them taking series and trying to trash them like they do these. I barely got through Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard was different, Chris. This was...
No, it's the same bullshit. It is the same bullshit. It is nothing but a trash down of the fucking original concept. Starsky and Hutch did it.
The original concept. Okay,
18 did
let's
it.
Be real
all
about
of it.
21 Jump Street. The original concept was fucking stupid, and everybody looked older than a fucking high schooler. Come on.
No, wait. Ferris Bueller. Wait. Listen. Then Ferris Bueller is pointless because Ferris Bueller, everybody who played high school students were older than high school students. What the fuck?
Look like they were older than high school students.
They all do. What are you talking about? They all look older than high school students.
Looked older than a fucking
21 Jump Street, the movie, is white dog shit. You're lucky I gave it that, because trust me, if I could put it lower than that, I would.
That's insane. Look,
You know what? You know what? I think Chris is on drugs, and you know what? We should find the dealers. Infiltrate the dealers. Find the suppliers. Fuck them.
I didn't know
for
that
dealing
21
Chris
Jump Street
a
would
dirty
cause a
fucking deal.
riot. That's an insane rating, Chris. I cannot even fathom your thought process.
I gave you my thought process. There's two funny things. The fact that they bring the original cast in it, okay, that's great. There's a couple points in there that I'm like, okay, that was funny. But the whole movie, I just had a hard time even watching it.
Dude, it's not only just funny, but they got a lot of heart in it too. And there's character growth and development, which you don't see in comedies.
Why are you putting it up with Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, it's going.
I don't think it's Snoop Dogg. I think that's
your
that's
dumbass
crazy
and your
rating,
terrible.
No, because if you can put fucking Office Space where you put it, I can put it where I put mine.
All right, Office Space is white dog shit. Fuck
no.
Oh my. Okay, what's the next movie?
Whatever. What did it go in? Right above Harold and Kumar, above Shallow Hal. Like
oh yeah, definitely.
Shallow Hal is not better than 21. Whatever. I'm actually really pissed off.
Okay.
About this.
Minor technicality here. None of us remembers exactly what Shallow Hal had for a score. Who wants to put 21 Jump Street ahead of Shallow Hal?
Boom.
I will.
Boom and boom. No. It's gonna be the top. Fuck it. Yeah. Objections.
Are you okay with that, Zob?
I gotta be honest with you. I'm fine with that because everything else in You, Me, and Capri Sun is I could give a shit about. So yeah, I'm fine with him putting it at the top of there. I think it should be higher, but
Perfect.
yeah, it's perfect. Let's just go with that.
All right, the next one.
And I'll be honest with you. Hey, I'll be honest with you. I don't get a say in where it goes on that list because I know. But I'm honest with myself. I'm sorry,
No, it's okay. You can be wrong sometimes. It's fine.
I am absolutely right, and that's why I belong to. Listen, I make the hard choices. That's why I'm the best candidate, and all of us is I make the hard choices when the hard choices have to be made. I have to be honest with myself. I cannot let personal bias get into the place of anything. It doesn't matter if freaking Johnny Depp is in it or not. I have to be honest with myself. And as an honest person, you can take me down to whatever. I have let my skeletons out of the closet, and I am absolutely honest. I will win this election with pure understanding that I make those hard choices. That is why it's white dog shit.
We didn't deny your attachment to.
Oh my God! Okay, America. We're on to American Way.
It's okay. It's okay. But what we do object to is
is this mine?
You as a person. So
Oh my God! American Wedding. Jesus Christ!
This is mine. This is American Reunion.
All right, American Reunion. This starts with. Fuck it. It's gonna start with me. Because
wait.
If it's the only one, hold on. It is my turn, actually.
Okay.
So I love this movie because it started off with the guys who made Cobra Kai, and they not only made all the comebacks, not the comebacks, but the callbacks to the original one, and all the best ways. I loved how they dealt with all the characters, and even if they didn't succeed, and I do put it in not Snoop Dogg, by the way, I think this is a precursor to Cobra Kai because they understood what the characters dealt with, what they went through, where they would be in this period of their life at this point. I think that Josh and Hayden really did an amazing job at really seeing where these characters would be in these times, and I saw it in the theater,
In
and I
these
was like,
good
"This is really
times.
weird. This is really weird seeing this with my dad." But I think this is going to be above. I can't say it. Fuck it. Above Pineapple Express in keg stands, because it was
What the
a
fuck is
precursor
that?
to what these guys
you
could
mean
do
Anchor
with
Freight.
the people that they have and the legacy that they have. You know that these guys on the right track to fucking Cobra Kai. The fact that these guys did Cobra Kai later, if you don't know, you don't know.
Okay, Chris, where do you put this?
I mean, I know what he's talking about, but I've listened to the DVD commentary, the commentary on Cobra Kai, and strange. A record reunion, I don't think ever really comes into play in any of it. I think the backstory and the precursor and the what would happen at a later point in the Karate Kid series, I think that wrote itself. I would give you credit, Justin, that you're right. I can see from this movie how they understood how to handle characters from one time area to another time area. But I don't think it had anything to do with what they did with Cobra Kai. Because Cobra Kai is a billion times better than any American Pie movie in the history of man.
Absolutely.
But I will be nice to you and put it at the very, very, very bottom of CBD. I was going to put it in white dog shit, but because those things you said, I will be nice enough to put it at the very bottom of CBD, because you do have some points. There are some callbacks, and the callbacks are done better than you could expect. And yes, you're right. Where would they be? I think they do go right down the alley, but it's still a shit movie. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put
I
it
mean,
bottom
that's
CBD.
fair
Right,
considering he doesn't like any of them.
It's not such trash that it's not honorable trash. That's where I put it. Honorable trash.
I agree with my co-host, the second in command of the Phantom Zone. I would have to put it in honorable trash. I don't
13 divided
like.
by 4.
Yeah, when I look at it, I don't see it anywhere near the comedies and cake stand, but I do see it. I hate sequels. We all said our piece about American Pie 2, but I would say that in some ways it's better than American Pie 2. It had a lot more to offer. The gay bar scene alone was fucking hilarious. I love the character arc with Stifler. And just off of that, I could rewatch this movie because they really make his character more than just a dumb jock, which they kind of hinted to, but I think that they did it better than the original creators. So I would give it honorable trash.
Cool. Where's
They
it going?
actually
Honorable
did
trash.
it. They did do
3.25.
it better than what they were trying to do with American Wedding.
Okay,
They
so it goes
tried
in
to do
honorable
it.
trash. Where in honorable trash? You said PB 2.5?
It's 3.25, but I don't remember what
3.25.
the other ones are, so it's like
It can go in the middle.
it's got to be ahead of.
You know what?
I won't vote where it goes because I'm not. I mean, you guys pick where it goes.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know what? It's gonna be above Scary Movie.
No.
Okay.
How the fuck did Scary Movie move behind
Low Scary Movie, but above Dude, Where's My Car?
How in the fuck did Scary Movie and Hangover Part 2 get flipped?
No, because you see, I don't know. I like Dude, Where's My Car better. So yeah, it's just.
I disagree,
Perfect.
but yeah.
Listen, no. You guys, I want Dude, Where's My Car above that. Listen, I gave you CBD because of your passionate speech. Give me Dude, Where's My Car above it, because I honestly want to put that movie in white dog shit, and I will put it in white dog shit if that means I put it below Dude, Where's My Car.
All right, fine.
No voting twice.
All right. The next one is going to be Ted.
Is this mine?
Ah, shit.
It's
No,
PB, sir.
it's PB.
Oh,
Wait, I didn't start with American Reunion.
Oh yeah, that's
Justin
right.
did.
It's
it's
yours.
Chris's turn.
Yeah.
Ted? Ted takes risks that they don't take anymore. It's
Nope.
it's Snoop Dogg.
Okay, PB, what do you think about that? Do you concur?
I would like to concur, but it's not a Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
It's a keg stand.
Okay. I agree it's not like the top of Snoop Dogg, so I mean Cake Stand doesn't sound bad either.
I would be in between Cake Stand and Snoop Dogg if there was a tier there, but I'm gonna have to go with a high Cake Stand. I think it's funny, I think it's great, but it's more for me Family Guy humor, which isn't
Yeah.
bad. It works. I think that for me, the ending really fizzles out.
Well, I agree with that. You know what? With
After
you saying
the
that,
Flash Gordon shit, it just kind of
I'll tell you what.
struggle to remember the ending of this movie.
I'll put this in Cake Stands because you brought up a good point right there.
Yeah, I forget like the back end of the movie. I just remember.
You don't have to
Boone and-
remember the back half of the movie because this is a movie that taught me what a parsnip was.
And this is also
You didn't know what a parsnip was?
No, why
Dude,
would I know
a teddy
what
bear
vegetables
banging a fucking. Who would have
Okay.
ever thought we would have saw a teddy bear banging a fucking hot chick at a grocery store? Like,
Cashier lady. Yeah.
Well, you know.
so high Cake Stand for me.
are? What do you put it, Justin?
I saw this with my grandmother because I wasn't old enough to see the
Wow.
movie in theaters.
Grandma must have been fucking shocked.
It was the grandma from Grandparents React to Cecil. And you know how she's judgmental based on her expressions. Upon leaving the theater, she said, that was a cute movie. But then asking her later before the channel and everything, she said, oh, God, I hated that movie. It sucked. It was awful. I hated everything about it. And I realized Seth MacFarlane does not really transcend generations. Like the older people who would get the Star Trek references, he doesn't reach them. And that sucks because he's very talented and he can reach them. But sucks that he is, for some reason, unable to bridge the gap between the old people that he has provided humor for and the newer people, which he has provided humor for. He can never really bridge that gap. That's the only fall guy from Family Guy. And so it goes into you, me, and Capri.
All right, so Lemon Pie says, "Hey, fruitcakes."
Mm-hmm.
It makes it a perfect 5. It goes in keg stand.
Great.
So where should we put? I put below Beavis and Butthead.
I would put it above Bad Teacher.
I'll put it below South Park.
Didn't you just put it in Snoop Dogg?
No,
I did,
put
but
it me and Capri.
Right, that's like, what the fuck, Chris? You put it in Snoop Dogg and you're not even
I did originally, but then I dropped it down. I still like Beavis and Butthead better. I think I put Beavis and Butthead up in Snoop Dogg. So
I put it ahead of South Park.
I definitely put it ahead of South Park.
All right. So big. It goes Simpsons movie, Beavis and Butthead, Ted, and South Park.
Yep, that sounds good.
Must be a huge like ego drop for Trey and Matt. Like they must be.
Nah, they're doing fine.
Like they're like
They don't care. Well, they don't care.
Yeah.
Plus, wait. They own Casa Bonita, and they're fucking not even. They're not even letting people in the door. You have to get tickets to get in.
I mean, good for them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, so what's the next movie? It goes to me.
Whatever. The next one is The Watch. Oh, I love The Watch. I don't know who starts.
Wait. The
I
Watch?
thought that's Vince Vaughn, right?
Yeah, Vince Vaughn and
Jonah
Richard Ayoade and Jonah Hill and Ben Stiller.
Stiller?
Okay,
Ben Stiller directed
wait.
It's the movie about the aliens and
Yeah.
Oh, God, dog shit. I hate this movie. I thought nothing of it was funny.
What the fuck?
No, I can't stand this movie. There was a funnier alien movie. It was done by British people, and it was what the fuck was that movie with?
You don't even remember it, so your argument is invalid.
When they do the pub crawl, and then there's like an alien invasion.
Oh,
and they got
the one with the
bugs.
Shaun of the Dead guys.
Yes.
Yeah, the end of the world.
That is way fucking funnier.
Shaun of the Dead?
No, it's part of that trilogy, Joe. It's Shaun of the Dead.
Oh,
and Apocalypse, and then like, oh my god,
the end of the bar. Something the end.
Yeah,
of the world.
whatever.
Save the world.
Put this
No,
in
the
dog
world
because
end.
of this.
Yeah.
Like comparison.
What are we talking about? The Watch?
Yes.
Yeah,
Where'd you put it?
So
God,
shitty,
put it
I
in-
barely remembered it.
he
White
put
dog
it. He
shit.
put it in white dog shit. Even though I was.
Where'd you
supposed to
put
be
it?
first.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, PB, where'd you put it?
Wait, PB was supposed to go?
Yeah, he was supposed to be first because that was the last one.
Oh, whoops. Okay, well, spoiler.
Whoops. Wow, you whoops a lot.
I mean,
Jeez.
it's got
Excellent
Vince Vaughn
TV,
in
I'm
it.
sorry.
Vince Vaughn is amazing, especially when you pair him with Ben Stiller. Obviously, it's not Dodgeball, but I can't bring myself to put it lower than Honorable Trash, so I'd put it in You, Me, and Capri.
Okay, you guys already know my rating. Go, who's ever next?
Justin.
This is like the top tier. I mean, if I'm being honest, like if I were gonna be an asshole, I would just put it in Snoop Dogg just to fuck you guys. But I'm gonna be honest and put it in Keg Stands because this is actually a really good movie. Like it has a lot of suspense and a lot of moments that would prelude to this is the end, which I believe is on this list. And if this is not on this, oh my God, it's not on the list. Holy shit. I need to.
I think this whole list needs to be redone because there's a lot of stuff that's left off of this, but it's okay. Go ahead, finish up though. Don't worry about it.
No,
This is the
let's
end.
just keep it
Is
where it is.
or a bunch of preludes to it. This is a prelude to what you can do for it.
Okay, so Keg
I
Stands.
think the plot was done so well. I loved it, and I believe it belongs into Keg Stands at the very top of it. I think that you guys are ridiculous when it comes to your rankings.
I'm one tier below you.
Oh, I meant Zod.
You said you guys, and only two of us had given our rating besides you.
Well, he's preemptively
Sorry.
talking to me.
Okay, well,
Yeah, because he's probably going to put it into some dog shit category.
Man, I see the merits of this movie. I do. God, I do want to put it with where Zod put it, but there are redeemable moments, and I will play the game I played with Jurassic Park on this. It is honorable trash. There are moments that it's worth watching, but at the concept level, it's like, okay, I don't get it. What's the point? It's like, okay, That's where I'm at with it. It's honorable trash. It's a watchable movie. That's basically where I'm at.
The front of honorable trash.
Okay. Above American Reunion. Okay.
That's pretty fair.
All right. Scary Movie 5. Yeah, White Dog shit. Let's just get this over with. Anyone
Okay,
who's
who's
seen it.
got Scary Movie 5?
Wait, when did you swap? Thank you.
But is it me or is it you, PB? Because I jumped the gun.
Anyone objects to
Oh, well, no, like, it's White Dog shit.
It's White Dog shit.
White Dog shit.
Chris?
I think that's a sweep.
All right, okay, we can all agree.
All right,
Fair
the
enough.
internship with old Owen Wilson and old Vince Vaughn is what people had said about their internship to Google. That was the plot.
Okay, so who's got this one?
Justin.
Does it have to be me?
Yep.
No. What does it matter? Where do we all agree?
I'm gonna put it in you, me, and Capri Sun because I
agree with
liked
that.
it, but it wasn't.
I agree with that.
It wasn't anything special.
What do you think, Zod?
I would put it in high honorable trash. I'm 50-50 just because.
You could have just.
You're asking me to go from wedding crash.
I would put it in low honorable trash. Maybe not even honorable trash, but I'll give it honorable trash.
All right, you get 3 at the end. All right, great. Less we talk about this, the better. Below role models.
What?
The Hangover Part 3. Go ahead,
Chris?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Hangover
Part
Part
3.
3.
Oh, well, that's fucking White Dog shit.
Wow. PB?
Hangover Part 3. I put that one in honorable trash.
Zod.
White Dog shit. It was the first comedy movie that I considered walking out of the theater. The jokes are bad. There's no story. It's so obvious.
Need a story. It's all nostalgia based.
That's not a story, PB.
Wait.
I don't need
No. Wait, whoa.
You said yourself
wait,
when you think about watching Hangover Part 2.
Wait. I have a question here. I have a question. Nostalgia based. Zod, what do you think of Afterlife? Ghostbusters Afterlife?
I think it was a fantastic movie.
Okay, but it's nostalgia based. It's because of how they nostalgic did it. It wasn't only nostalgia. It was a new story with nostalgia in it.
I
think that's the difference.
Hold on. Chris, I'm going to finish this out. I'm going to put it in because it's transitioned from the first movie that I snuck into and the only movie I snuck into, and it was so worth it. It was so great. And then the next part was like, all right, that was fine, but not worth me sneaking into, but I hope other people did, and they had a great time. But the third one, if you snuck into this one, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
What is your time? This is not exciting. It's not interesting. It's boring at times, unfortunately. So I have to give it a CBD.
So what? 2 White Dog shits, a CBD, and a what?
It's
honorable trash
divided by 4.
Honorable trash. There's 1.
3, 2, 1, 1.
1.75. So it's a CBD.
Whoa, wait, no, mid CBD.
No, it's a bottom CBD.
Is it? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
1.7. I
Low,
mean,
low. Like,
low.
I would put it above Little Miss Sunshine and Harold Kumar.
I would definitely not put it above Little Miss Sunshine because that at least had a story.
No, I
Okay, I agree.
No, I put it right where Justin had it.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, that's fine. And the next one is
Dude, the fucking heat is amazing, keg stand.
the Heat.
I fucking love
The
that
Heat.
movie.
You put it in keg stand. Oh my
Oh,
god!
it's so good. It's so good. Sandra Bullock. Oh my
I'm
god.
going to have to agree with PB. I give it a cake stand because this is the one time Jenny McCarthy's humor is actually offset by
Melissa.
Sandra Bullock, and it has a fucking story that makes sense. It was kind of like taking Miss Congeniality and making it a little bit more
Bingo.
raw. I like it. Cake
Shit.
stand, definitely.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm laughing because like you're making good comparisons. Okay.
Okay, go, Justin.
Keg stand. Like high end of keg stand, because of the same reasons as Zod and you put it at. It's actually a very underrated film, but it's not on any par of any of the films, let's say Talladega Nights. Like, no way. I am not doing that.
Okay, so Keg stand. Chris, where would you put it?
Top tier.
Well, I mean, I would put it like you, me, and Capri Sun and a half, which is actually cake stands. So yeah, I agree. I put it on a little end of cake stands, but I mean, it's a sweep on cake stands, so it's a flat. What, 4, 5? Flat 5?
Flat 5, yeah. It's a clean sweep.
Yeah.
So
Does that go above the Simpsons movie?
no, it actually goes above Elf because I didn't vote on Elf.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It goes above Elf because I did not vote on Elf.
Yeah, it goes above Elf.
It goes above Elf.
Fine.
Listen.
Fine. It's okay. We are the Millers. Oh my god.
Zod.
Who starts this? We are the
Zod.
Millers.
We are the Millers. I'd put it very. And this is me
that
being,
PB or is that you?
No, it's me.
Come on.
Because,
all right. Go ahead.
I would put Meet the Millers, and I'm being generous, in CBD. It had some parts that I thought were funny, but on the whole, this movie was just a goddamn waste of time. I did not really enjoy a good majority of it. So, yeah, I'll put it at the low end of CBD.
This is the only comedy that my grandparents, even the grandparents that reacted to Cecil, were like, this is the stoner comedy that we kind of wanted. This is the comedy that we always wanted. And it bridged the gap between these, like, older people who were like, we want a real comedy that's, like, funny and have situations that are, like, fucked up. And
I don't know if saying your grandparents found it funny really helps the case of the movie.
Hold on. My grandma said it reminded me of when I saw Vacation.
Oh wow, that's like okay. All right, wait. I can see the comparison on how they say that, but no.
Well, she's dead, so you can't argue with her. But
Yes, I
oh
can.
no, trust me, I get the Ouija board out and I'll start arguing right now. You know me, I argue with everybody.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
That's a fair point.
It's fine, but for the sake of my family and if you have no regrets, really, not even a letter, then you're home. It's going on behalf of my entire family. It's going into Snoop Dogg. for the generations that it beloved.
Oh.
Like, people loved it. They loved it. I can't.
I could never
Okay.
understand why, but
It's
it's
the
fair.
only
I understand.
stoner comedy
Okay. All
that
right.
my family will actively be like, "Hey, do you want to watch this movie?" I'm like,
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
say that about Superbad. I can't say that about
Okay.
Step Brothers. I can
PB.
only say that about We're the Millers. I can only say it about them.
PB, what do you think?
I think that you go next.
I'm deferring to you.
No, it's your turn. There are no
And
passes here.
I defer. No, deferring is not passing. It's deferring.
No,
We
no,
didn't
no.
flip a fucking coin. You don't get to
your
defer.
It's your turn. You go.
It's like
Well, I'm glad that. See, this is why Zod's not a real villain, because he can't even come to terms with himself. Put this in white dog shit.
What the
It's
fuck?
white dog shit.
I mean, I was close to white dog shit, but I don't think it's
Yeah,
on the level.
but you
of
couldn't
that.
listen again. I am the candidate who brings up the tough issues and tells you how it is, and will vote and do the things that nobody else has the guts or the charisma to do. It is white dog shit.
All right, put your balls to the test, you little white dog shit, little puppy. All right, go for it. Why is that dog shit?
Yeah.
Nothing. Comment invalid.
No, because I wasn't ready yet. I was muted. Here's the thing. You want me to tell you why? Everything you just said. You compare it to Family Vacation. So compare it to Family Vacation. It pales in comparison to the first one. It pales even worse in comparison to the European. It pales in so much comparison, more than the white snow that is in Christmas Vacation. It pales because they can't even make a sequel on it because it wasn't even worth the first one.
Okay, it's unfortunate that all of you are entirely wrong. It is not Vacation. It is the adult-rated RV with Robin Williams. Like, it's that movie.
Which was shit too. And I hate to say that because I love Robin Williams.
He drove
was shit.
the RV into a fucking lake.
It was shit too. So you bring up a great point. Shit is shit.
That was not a great movie. Good.
I love RV.
So
okay, so where do you place the
tell me
Millers?
You tell me a movie that sucks that has Robin Williams in it.
RV.
We'll have to do a Robin Williams.
It does kind of suck. Like it's.
It does not suck.
On.
It doesn't suck at all.
I laughed
my way all the way through that fucking movie.
I was there in the theater just like you did, and I was a kid, and I was supposed to be the target audience, and I thought, oh, he did a lot better as the bird in Aladdin.
I like that.
Flubber is better than RV.
Flubber is great, fucking underrated.
I didn't even know that at the time, but that's what I had said at the time.
Wait, what did he say was better than RV?
Of Iago.
Flubber. I agree. That was a fucking underrated masterpiece.
What?
RV?
Flubber is.
Yeah, Jesus, let's get back to With the Millers.
You just proved my point that RV is a shitty movie. Meet the Millers is too. You proved my point. Thank you.
I'm sorry if you.
You're fucking high, Justin, to say it's a
Justin. I give you your rating of Snoop Dogg on that because I understand nostalgia. There are movies that I had watched with my father that I knew were shit, but I love them to death to this day because my father and I watched them. I cannot take that away from you. I will not take that away from you. But I will tell you, even though you put it in Snoop Dogg, it is white dog shit. It is pure white dog shit. And again, if there was a lower, if there was something lower, I'd put it there.
We have not heard PB's rating. PB, what is your rating for the Millers? Jesus Christ.
So I wanted to put the Millers in You, Me, and Capri Sun, but then Jennifer Aniston did a striptease and dropped water on herself, so it goes in keg stands.
Yes!
Oh my god. Okay, I will give you that. I really, Chris, I don't think we could argue against that. I mean, Jennifer Aniston doing anything, but I would argue and counter
No,
with
don't
Horrible
argue
Bosses.
against that. That's a terrible
Horrible
idea. on your
Bosses
part.
she did a hell of a lot more in that movie than in.
Horrible Bosses is Rob. Horrible Bosses is 10 times better than anything else that we're
I do
arguing
agree.
over.
Like Horrible Bosses and her involvement is
Okay,
is
it
better. But
goes
I
in-
appreciate anything with Jennifer Aniston.
It goes in You, Me, and Capri Sun
Yeah, I
at
would.
the end.
At the end?
Yeah.
Well, how far do you want to move it up? You, Me, and Capri Sun. You want to put it ahead of the internship?
I would put it ahead of the internship.
That's way too high.
I think it's appropriately high. Fucking sick assholes.
Oh, hey, Christine.
Cool.
What's
Next
up?
one.
I'm actually really
Hello,
mad about this,
Christine.
but let's go ahead. And the next one is Neighbors with Seth Rogen and that other chick, that British chick. I don't know. And Zac Efron is holding this whole.
Yes, we know Neighbors. I start this
yeah.
one.
You know the plot. Okay,
I
cool.
start this one, and I have to say right now,
You do?
before this movie came out, everybody shit on Zac Efron, and I think Zac Efron is a fucking super underrated actor. Everybody who's ever had a shitty fucking neighbor can relate to this fucking movie. The concept is original and still hasn't been done to this day. I'm going to put it in the only place it could go for being an original, unique comedy where Seth Rogen isn't just being Seth Rogen and he's actually being a different character. I would put this in Cake Stands. Like, for me, this is... But
This
I'm
is
gonna,
what?
This to me is what I search for a comedy trying to do something unique. And I can't, at least in my mind, think of a comedy that did something quite like this. And at the time, I was living in an apartment when I saw this movie, and I had fucking terrible neighbors. And this movie hit me on such a level where I actually was writing shit down that they were doing to each other because it was so fucking funny. And the pranks in it were fucking
Which
hilarious.
movie is this?
Neighbors. I thought Zac Efron was great. I thought the British lady was great. I liked the escalation. I loved that the wife got in on it, even though she was like, oh, no, we're not going to do this. And then they pissed her off. And I like the story. I just think anybody who's ever had a shitty neighbor, this is the movie for you. It hit me on a different level. Cake Stand. I fucking love this movie. And it's funny. The pranks are fucking hilarious.
You know
They
what?
are goddamn funny.
I put it in Keg Stands just because of the scene where they're having a Robert De Niro party.
Yeah, that was
Robert De Niro
hilarious.
party.
Dude,
like,
that was
I
fucking
like that
so
so much
ridiculous.
because like Dave Franco was like, yeah, gonna disrespect he's like a total lapdog in this movie, and he's like, he's a dog.
Oh my god!
And he's
like,
he's like, yeah, you gotta disrespect the circle of trust. You know,
don't disrespect the circle of trust.
I'm done. I love.
I agree.
Meet the Parents and Meet the Fosters or Meet the Fockers or whatever. Like it's fine. I love it. And Robert De Niro was so great in Meet the Parents and Meet the Fockers. And I don't know what happened with Little Fockers, but this was perfect. I loved it. Keg Stands.
Cool. Chris, where do you put this?
Holy shit.
Knock, asshole.
Unmute yourself.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Well, I mean, okay, so Let's see here. I mean, there are a lot of good things in this movie. I mean, it was a fun movie to watch. How fun though? That's the question I have to come up with here. Let's see here. Gotta think about this.
Were you not thinking about it the whole time they were talking?
I was, but I think this is a fun movie. I think this is a fun movie. Like Jurassic Park is a fun movie. I put it in honorable.
Okay, honorable trash.
Honorable trash. I put it in You, Me, and Capri.
I did.
So that means it's a 4.25.
So honorable trash. Yeah, you're welcome.
So it goes.
Wow.
It goes somewhere in You, Me, and Capri between Guantanamo Bay and 21 Jump Street.
I put it above both of those. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I put it above both of those too.
What the fuck is the second movie in You, Me, and Capri?
Pineapple Express. I don't even know how it got over there.
You don't know how I got to You, Me, and Capri?
It's fine.
It's part of your
What's the
doing.
next movie?
Okay,
What is
what's
the
next?
next movie?
The next movie is 22 Jump Street.
Chris.
Wow. I mean, hell, how do you get lower than white dog shit? You can't. White dog shit.
I knew that was coming. Oh my god.
I mean, because here's the thing. There's redeemable qualities about 21 Jump Street. Like, again, the fact that they actually tried to tie it into the original show. 22 Jump Street isn't even that good. Exactly.
Well, obviously, it goes into Snoop Dogg. You fucking
Oh, bullshit.
Oh,
No,
you are fucking right. Oh my
bad.
god, PB, bring some fucking common sense into this.
Go ahead. Just
And then I'll go with it.
express your wrong opinions.
Honorable trash.
I'm gonna put it.
Dude, the first one is in You, Me, and Capri, and it's not as good as the first one. It goes in honorable trash. What the fuck?
You're an asshole.
I'm gonna have to agree with Chris. I drop it to fucking white dog shit.
And to your point, Justin, sometimes I park in handicapped spaces while handicapped people make handicapped faces. I am an asshole.
Now that's a classic. Yeah, I put in white dog shit. I don't even remember 90%
where do you put it? Where do you put it, Justin?
I don't know. I don't know where they put it. I don't do the math.
Where do you put it, Justin, so I can do the fucking math?
I put it in keg stands, the very high top of it. You guys
2.5. 2.5. 2.5. That means it's at the bottom of honorable trash, and you can put it ahead of Walk Hard because that movie should walk the fuck out of the universe.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. It definitely should not be. It should not be in that tier, but somebody on this panel is fucking nuts.
I'm confused as to why you guys really hate good comedies. I'm really
wait. Stop, Zod. I have one word for Justin in this case. Millennial.
Oh shit! Oh, it's getting real, folks. Welcome everybody. 4 people watching. It's a spicy tier list tonight. This is a tier list that ends friendships.
Well, it could, or we could be adults and we could be like, oh my god, what's the next one? Oh, Let's Be Cops is the next one.
Oh, am I next? Please say I'm next.
I don't think you're next. I think I'm next.
Oh, PB, go ahead, because I got so much to say.
Let's Be Cops is also better than Walk Hard, but it's still honorable trash.
PB's being too gracious. I would put this in CBD. I don't think
I thought that the two guys are funny, but it's not like a great movie.
I think the two guys are funny, but they're funnier in New Girl. So I would also put it in honorable trash.
CBD.
What did you say, Bob?
All right, 2 CBDs, 2 honorable trashes. Honorable trash. I guess.
That means it goes above Walk Hard.
Thank God. I will take that. It goes above Walk Hard.
It goes above Walk Hard.
Stop it.
Above 22.
If you really want to argue it, Justin, I bet we can argue that it goes above 22 Jump Street too. But I wasn't.
Without a doubt.
No, I agree. It goes above 22. It goes above it for sure.
All right. I don't care. It's not my movies. The next one is Interview.
Would you put Let's Be Cops ahead of Hitch?
No.
Yes.
100%. I hated Hitch to begin with, so I'm bad to ask about that. But yeah, definitely.
Okay. What about you, PB? Yes or no?
I would have said no.
Okay. So 2 no's, 2 yes.
I don't have a vendetta against Eva Mendes like some villains from Krypton.
Fuck it.
He's not a villain.
Overrated, goddamn. Okay, I'm not getting started on this again. I'm not gonna. She literally brought down Ghost Rider, which was a masterpiece, until they fucking had that.
Take your hostility and your energy and channel it into starting.
Channel it into actually trying to be a villain and not some quasi-villain.
Yeah, like with The Interview, which featured Kim Jong-un. Take notes, asshole. You can start this one.
I would put this in Snoop Dogg. This surprisingly,
what the fuck?
This movie made me laugh. The tiger scene is fucking legendary. And I actually thought this was a proper way you make a satirical comedy on the modern politics. I thought just the way they framed the politics alone was hilarious. Having Kim Jong-un, I don't know how the fuck they pulled that. Well, they didn't, but the fact that people got pissed off about this movie and it got banned, I just everything around it, the fact that they actually had balls and they give a fuck about what a whole country had to say. And let's be real, this is probably a real look into South Korea. Fuck them. Just on that alone, this movie is Snoop Dogg. This is a genuine.
You mean North Korea?
Or North Korea, whatever. Fuck them both. I say this movie
is
South
Korea's South Korea's an ally.
It's one of
I
the
say
reals.
I still am in the camp of fucking both, but still, I give this movie a fucking Snoop Dogg, and I'll admit it's purely subjective, but the humor for me hit. I thought it was good.
Subjective.
I think it was very funny on the politics. I could totally see a lot of those scenarios happening as far as the different decisions that they made. And I thought it was funny. It was probably the last funny movie Seth Rogen did. If we're being honest.
So you're putting it in Snoop Dogg?
Absolutely. 100% of Snoop Dogg.
Justin, go.
Honorable trash.
Wow. Okay.
I give it that generosity because my father had said, "Hey, I believe in America, and what are you gonna believe in?" You know, like, and he said some of those dumb things when he was plastered, and I was like, "Okay, cool, get some sleep, Dad." And the next day, the next day, I bought The Interview for a Christmas gift. And on Christmas Day, we watched it together. And I was like, this is exactly what Seth Rogen does. Why was this so offensive that Kim Jong-un had to get his panties into a wad and get upset over it. And
Because that's what he does.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
he's
I
short.
know. He's a little man. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Probably like a 4-inch dick.
All right. So you put it in honorable trash, right?
But the thing is, I put it in honorable trash because of honorable trash. Fuck my reasoning, fuck my backstory, fuck whatever I was supposed to be saying.
Go ahead. Something about your dad. You bought it for your dad. You guys watched it.
Too late. Let's just move on.
Okay. Well, except for the whole, fuck South Korea thing, because my grandfather fought in Korea, and he fought hard to keep South Korea from being communist. So I will not say fuck South Korea. But this is how you make political satire. I totally agree with Zod on this. This is Snoop Dogg.
100%. Thank you, Chris. And I meant it in a general sense, not the.
I know you did. I know what you meant. I understand. But still, this is probably one of the last best ways to approach political satire. I mean, I would love, honest to God, the current situation after we get past this election and like 2 years down the line, Zod and I need to come up with a political satire movie about this election. How do we get to a point where we have a convicted felon? We have somebody who says that part of his brain was ate by a worm, and we have a guy that technically speaking, that has. I mean, think about it. How did we get here? How the fuck did we get here? This election. This election is political satire alone, and it wasn't even intended to be.
Yeah,
moving on. This is stoner comedy before Trump, you fucking asshole, Chris. Let's go.
I'll give it Yume and Capri Sun.
I saw that coming.
Which means it goes at the bottom of keg stands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, cool.
I see it. Next.
All right. The next is Horrible Bosses 2. I'm out.
Okay, Chris, it's you.
No, actually, I'll put this in cake stands. I want to put it in Snoop, but I had to put it in cake stands. It's funny. It's good. And it, again, is a successor to Office Space, but it's not as good as the first one. So I have to put it in cake stands.
Keg stands, for sure.
Yeah, I agree. If you're going to do a sequel, this is how you do it. But like you guys said, it still loses something for the original.
Charlie never misses.
But yeah, true. I definitely, I'd say together, they're in the right place, and you should put them side by side, Justin. Just have symmetry.
1 and 2.
1 and 2, bam, right next to each other.
Jesus fucking Christ!
This fucking guy. This is why I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
This is why these streams take so goddamn long.
This is why we're gonna be on a 4-hour epic here. Okay, what's next?
All right, Hot Tub Time Machine 2. Haven't seen it, never will. And by the way, was I really that high when I saw it? Yes, I was.
Dog shit. Go.
Chris? PB.
I don't.
What's the
saying it?
What is it?
Hot Tub Time Machine 2. I put it in dog shit.
Oh, the second one? Yeah. I'd have to concur.
All right.
Dog shit.
Now we're going on to Ted 2. Never saw it because I heard Mila Kunis was not in it, and my grandmother was going through some shit, and I could not see Ted 2 without my grandmother seeing it. So Ted 2, non-applicable, and never will be.
Scroll upwards. Scroll upwards. Yeah, Ted 2 is a keg stander.
All right.
I would go.
It's not an entire tier drop off from the first one. Is it as good as the first one? No. Is it real close? Yes.
I
So,
would have to disagree and put it in you, me, and Capri Sun. I don't like that they don't have Mila Kunis, and the continuity feels weird. And most of the jokes didn't hit for me, except for when they went through the fucking barn with the car. That was fucking
You were
hilarious.
drunk.
But I was very drunk, but still, I was also stoned and drunk when I saw Ted, and I remember that movie. This one I just don't remember, and that's my issue with it. I just don't remember a good majority of this movie. And I remember movies from this list that I saw like 3 or 4 years ago. So, you, me, and Capri Sun.
I mean, I remember it, but I will put it where you put it. I mean, again, this is the problem with most sequels. It does hit high notes. It reverts back to the first one. It says things, and this is done better than like the Hangover 2 is, because the Hangover 2 only has the Hangover 2 only has a couple redeeming moments. Then it goes to shit. But Ted 2 stays on track. I think, are they doing a third one?
God, I hope not.
Or did they do a third direct too? I don't know. Anyways,
they did a series before.
Maybe that's what it was. Anyways, I would put this in you, me, and Capri.
And Justin didn't see it, so that puts it, because PB gave it a K.
3-3-2. So it goes
4.
in, or no,
4.3.
4, 4, 3,
It goes
3.
at the front end of you, me, and Capri. It goes at the front end of you, me, and Capri.
Yep.
At
The
the front
front.
end of you, me, and Capri.
Front.
Even though it's 3 out of 4, okay.
The front. Okay.
The next one is Zoolander 2. I am also not going to participate in this.
All right. For me.
Wait. Who's first?
That doesn't mean it's you, asshole.
No,
I think it actually is you because
okay. Go.
White dog shit. If everybody said this was DVD was the first one, and I thought it was honorable trash, Zoolander 2 is fucking terrible. It is god awful. It was the chore to get through. White dog shit, man. It's a bad movie. It's just bad fundamentally. Like the first one was bad funny. This one's just bad. Like nothing could save this movie.
And you abstained, right, Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, Zod, you're fucking crazy. Because here's the reason why you're crazy. There should be a level below white dog shit in this case. Again, another.
You know what? You can put it in. Was I really that high?
No, because I wasn't that high. I wish I was. That's the problem. There should be a. I wish. There should be one below. Was I really that high? It should be. I wish I was really that high because I went to see it when I wasn't, and I'm like, God, it was not good. White dog shit. This is white dog shit. Based off the rules we have, white dog shit.
You know what? Depending on PB's answer, go ahead.
My answer is the movie's so bad I've never seen it.
Zoolander 2.
It goes in white dog shit. Because was I really that high is only for not seeing it.
At the bottom. No,
yeah.
You know what? If you
No, I agree.
No, that's perfect.
That's fine.
I'd see
Neighbors.
I'd even see Freddy got fingers.
There's only 3 films left.
Where did I put?
You have all those films.
We're not doing these.
Why are we not doing them?
Because we can do Adam Sandler films another day. Couples Retreat. No. These are the films. No.
I will agree with the fact that wait.
We're doing them.
You'll
Okay.
agree on what, Chris?
I was going to say I agree that if we're going to do an Adam Sandler list, Adam Sandler maybe should go on a different list.
Well, no, we're doing this comedy. We could put all of
Okay, let's go then. Let's go.
We're
Got a wide
doing
career.
3 more.
Neighbors 2. Neighbors 2.
We are 2.5 hours in. We were sick and tired last.
Neighbors 2.
Yeah, let's do Neighbors 2. Let's see how.
Go ahead, Justin. That's you.
That's not me.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I liked the movie. Chloe Grace Moretz, and that was a good choice, but oddly forgettable. You, me, and I guess Chloe Grace Moretz. You, me, and Capri Sun, and I think Chloe Grace Moretz is the only thing that's making it fresh. So does Capri Sun. There we go.
Okay, so I put the first.
The first film, but
I put the first one in honorable trash, right? Because it was fun to watch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this was white dog shit. I honestly, I mean, the first one was fun to watch. It was pointless to me. It was like, okay, whatever. I've seen this in a million other films. It was fun to watch. That was it. So it was honorable trash. This one, it's like, why am I watching something? Why did they make a sequel to something? It would have been better to leave the first one alone.
Yep, that's why I put it in you, me, and Capri.
I would have to almost agree with Justin and PB, but I'm going to put it honorable trash. For all the same reasons, it did need a sequel.
Means it goes in the middle of honorable trash. It's a flat 3.
And Chloe, right?
Honorable trash.
In the middle.
Okay.
Either before or after Dude, Where's My Car?
Definitely
after.
Where's My Car?
After, yeah.
After.
Oh my God.
I refuse to let it be anywhere else.
Left Sausage Party. Oh my God.
That's mine, right?
Yeah.
Same thing that happens when you eat a sausage. It comes out of shit.
Are you kidding me?
I watched this movie. It's okay. It's just God, sometimes it's like, you know what? If you're gonna do a crude humor joke movie, at least do it with style. There was no style. It was just like, you know what? We're gonna make this crude. We're gonna make it raunchy, and that was it. I mean, look at it this way: Porky's was crude and raunchy, but it had some bit of style to it. This was pure raunchy, crude bullshit.
Jesus.
It's like, try to make it something.
I like it crude and raunchy. You, me, and Capri.
I'm gonna say this is honorable trash because I never needed to see a bunch of grocery items having sex with each other.
Well, there's
I'm not
that.
a guy who says that they crossed the line, but that was just fucking ridiculous and served no point. It was just there just to be there.
That's my point. It's purely. It's not crossing a line. It's not that I cared what they were doing. It's why. What was the point? This is basically the emoji. This is like the Emoji Movie, or what's the one where they have the feelings in the teenage girl's head? They're coming out with the second one now.
No, Inside Out is way better. Whoa.
No, wait. I didn't finish. I did not finish. Wait, whoa. This is on those concepts, but crap. Because it's like they wanted to do that movie, but they couldn't function it that way.
Sorry.
There's no point. There's no point. There's no point for sausage party.
Wait, what's PB saying?
Him going. Whoa. I didn't finish. How many
I didn't.
women have heard that before? Holy shit. They're just
Never.
trying to get away.
Never.
And it's like, no.
Well, I mean, hold on.
Everything
hold
you want me.
Hold on. How many women have yelled at it? Wait, whoa, I wasn't finished? Probably a lot, but I'm just saying.
All right, go on.
Hey, Justin, where do you put this movie?
I think Chris was going to finish up whatever he was talking about.
It's just white dog shit. It's white dog shit. There's no point to this movie. Shouldn't have been made.
That's very generous of you.
Justin, give me your fucking rating.
Honorable trash.
That's the same thing.
Moving on.
Wait, where are we putting that in honorable trash?
11 divided by 4. Goes in honorable
2.75.
Yeah, it's an honorable trash.
Next.
This is the last one.
Wait, did you say 2.75? If it's 2.75, it goes in you, me, and Capri Sun at the end.
Wait, so you guys put it where? Honorable trash just got 2 votes, right?
Honorable trash.
It's 11 divided by 4.
So 12 divided by 4 would be 3. So 2.75 would be 11.
At the end of you, me, and...
There you go.
1, 2, 3. Honorable trash is a 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay, so no, so it's 3, 3, 3, 1. That's 10.
No, I was a tear off. It's in the right space, but it needs
Okay,
to go
fair
in
enough.
front of water.
Okay.
All right, last movie.
It's got, no. It's got to go in front of Walk Hard, for the love of God.
Any objections?
Walk Hard. It's always going to be at the end, Justin. It's always going to be at the end.
Chris.
Be Glad Walk Hard is where it is at the bottom of honorable trash.
I have no clue how it got that high up.
All right.
Because he gave it fucking Snoop Dogg.
I know. It's fucking insane.
No, this is not the last one. You put these movies are on there. Let's go.
Movie. This is
the
last movie.
Let's go.
Started with.
Let's go.
All right, fine, you impatient prick. All of a sudden, you have a fucking.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying if it's going to be the last one, then let's just do it.
Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. We started with Beavis and Butthead Do America. We are ending with Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. There's a lot has changed, obviously. There's no other place it goes in. It is the best throwback to any stoner comedy or any comedy in general. It is a refresher. It's so brilliantly done, but so stupidly done. And this is what Mike Judge is best at. Like, this is the best movie he's ever made since Office Space. It goes right to the top. Goes into Snoop Dogg. There is no other film made within the same decade, let alone within 5 years, forward or backwards. That's going to be better than this. Because I know the trends, and it's not going to get better. This is the best we get in our generation right now.
I mean, you're allowed to be wrong because you put Office Space. You put Office Space in a bullshit spot because there's the thing. It goes Office Space, Do America, then Do the Universe.
No, it's Do the Universe, Office Space, Do America.
No. Because Milton was Mike Judge's first foray, and they wanted him to do animated shorts with it, and it was on Saturday Night Live, and it started with Office Space, and he honed that into Beavis and Butthead. Then he honed that into King of the Hill.
Your mom.
So
You're wrong.
it goes
You're wrong.
Office Space.
Before.
It goes Office Space.
No.
It goes Do America, and then Do the Universe. But I will agree that this goes in Snoop Dogg.
Thank you.
Baby.
I will agree with you on that.
It most definitely does not go in Snoop Dogg. You fucking psychopaths. I put it in honorable trash.
You're an idiot.
No,
Well,
Beavis and Butthead.
How dare you? How dare you?
Beavis and Butthead had their time, and then their time had passed, and Mike Judge should have just kept on working on King of the Hill. So,
and it turned out to be a better comedy than any comedy that has ever been released in this
I'm gonna call
decade.
I'm gonna call bullshit on your whole statement, but
by the way, hold on. Milton, which is what Office Space was built on, was his first foray into animation or anything. It was in 91. Beavis and Butthead came out in 92.
Okay, besides the backstories, which I'm appreciating, I'm going to have to say you're all crazy and say I abstain because I didn't even waste my time watching this.
What?
You are wrong. You are wrong.
I have the original Beavis and Butthead. I agree with PB. It had its time, and on that principle, I cannot vote because I will never watch this. I want to preserve the memory of the original movie.
You are missing out. You are missing out.
I will never watch. No, I will never watch this. I have no interest in watching it. And the last time I listened to somebody watch
and
this is I didn't watch.
This is why. This is why you are this. Wait. This is why. This is why you aren't even like. Listen, you can't even be a villain because you weren't even released from a fucking Chinese lab. You are like nothing because you can't even come to bear the truths and the horrors of the world.
Cool.
I have done that. That is why my alter ego, which is luckily locked away, the ego is the true villain of villains. Jeez, you aren't even a low-calorie villain. You're like not even a zero-calorie villain. You are a negative-calorie villain. Like people lose weight from your villainy.
Put the movie.
Okay, that bullshit thing. I
stands.
abstain. So where does it go?
Put it in keg stands. I've been trying to say it for the last 2 minutes. Put it in keg stands.
Where in keg stands?
It's a flat 5, so it probably goes
middle
after the Simpsons movie.
Oh.
I put it after Beavis and Butthead Do America.
You just fucking said Universe was better. Fuck you, guy.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Justin said that.
I said the universe.
I don't even know.
Better.
I'm not in this argument for once.
I think Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe is a million times better than Beavis and Butthead Do America, but it's for a different reason. It came out with it in a different time, and how could you like rate it so low if you could, or you could? How could you refuse to see it? And there's like,
Show me the whole board because apparently
I think.
All right, hold on. Let me get my
our most divisive tier list yet. This one's
all over the place. Look at this.
Hold on.
This was a chonker to get through, and I think I'm getting it as close as I can.
So, I want to go down.
The very, very top tier is Office Space first.
No, the top tier.
What's your
apparently,
biggest gripe? No, what's your biggest gripe on the tier list?
Office Space isn't at the top.
Office Space isn't at the top.
I don't give a shit.
That's the problem. Because we outrank you, youngin.
I put it in keg stands. It's in.
No, you only put it in keg stands because you just couldn't come to let Superbad be lower.
Nope. It's not. No.
It isn't even for honesty. It's not even the reason why. Like me with Jurassic Park, I put it low because that's where it belongs. Not because I was mad at everybody else, like you.
I put it in keg stands before anyone else.
That's because it's way above your IQ level that you don't understand.
It was the first movie. Do we need to get the fucking footage?
Oh my god. Okay, alright. I'm gonna weigh in on this bullshit.
We need to get the footage.
Holy fuck. I never knew.
You know what? I think for
talk about
entertainment purposes, it would be amazing if we got the footage of this.
Justin,
doesn't matter.
I know what your biggest.
I think it
gripe.
does.
What's your biggest gripe? What's your biggest gripe on this tier list?
Yeah,
all of you going up my ass about Office Space. Jesus Christ.
Why?
Fuck you. I mean, like
So
I don't
you
have
also
a bad
think
day
Office
as
Space should
is.
be higher.
Oh my god, I don't have to get a salary job at an office. Oh my god, it's so terrible. It's like, oh my god, this is the last straw. Yeah, this is the last straw. With me fucking dealing with this bullshit. I love Office Space. I like it, but I'm not obsessed.
You know,
motherfuckers who are like, hey,
Zod, he sounds just like Milton.
I relate to more of Jennifer Aniston, and you motherfuckers sound like the assholes who are like,
he sounds just like Milton or Michael Bolton.
Up right now. You sound like.
See, he sounds like Michael Bolton going off about being Michael Bolton.
You are about to be like, Justin Proper, you're not wearing enough flair, or maybe you're wearing too much flair because you're not.
I think you have a problem. Listen, we didn't tell you that you had to wear that much flair. You should want to wear that much flair. That's your problem.
Wait, we went through this whole thing, and waiting is not in this list?
Yeah, wait.
Well, again, this whole list.
Oh my god!
This whole list should be redone because it's invalid because there's so many movies off of here.
Okay, all right, here.
First and foremost, one of the best comedies of all time, The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh my god! No, that's too gay. Sorry, no, let's not do
we
that.
gotta.
Whatever. No.
Okay.
No, it is.
Hold on, everybody, shut the fuck up. Okay. We'll call this the newer comedy tier list, and then we could do an older tier list where Rocky Horror
Waiting
Picture
should have
was.
been on here. Like I totally.
See, this means we have to redo the whole damn thing over again and kill Justin when he fucking drops Office Space again.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we will all agree that Superbad is all goated. Hangover is goated.
I don't agree with you. Listen, I honestly, I should put Superbad low down because really, I don't think it's as good as Office Space. Honestly,
it's as low as it can go because we all goated it.
No, because I think I'm going to abstain from that vote then, just as a solidarity point to
for the
protest you.
Love of God, that's not how the fucking tiebreaker works.
I'm sorry. What we have is what we're gonna It's what we're gonna publish. Who cares? This is now defining.
Oh my god, that was okay.
Justin.
Okay.
I'm gonna make this I'm gonna make this very clear to you. You have started a war that you will never win.
Oh my god! This is literally gonna be like a year-long war now. Look,
every movie from this point on that I don't agree is a top tier, but you want it to be a top tier, will now go lower than low.
Oh my god!
Fine, that's less straw. I hate
man.
to do it again, but
the war that you started.
you
You
started.
thought
No,
you thought Jurassic Park was low. You thought Jurassic Park was low. Oh, just wait.
Wait, Chris,
Dude,
seriously?
there's
Are you...
never gonna be another honest tier list on here because these two are
No,
just gonna be
never
like,
again.
oh,
Because
I
these two are
see,
fucking
I
funny.
see that you put it right at the top of the list, but fuck you, Chris. Honorable.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
It's gonna be
Okay,
that.
I'm gonna end this.
All right, stop. Let's finish this off. Let's finish this off.
I'm gonna finish
We
this
already
off now.
did.
Every
You
tier
finished it
list
off
is
with a
going
nice
to be
blowjob
honest.
to whatever you were talking about. I have no
Okay,
idea.
all right, hold on. I just want to finish this by saying.
I think on all of these that we need to take the top tier on every one of these and vote between the four of us. If it's 3-1, then it goes higher. I think every one of the movies on the top of the tier list
That's
should
what
be.
he did, and then 4 for 4 showed up, and guess
No. What I mean is,
Superbad.
there are 3 people here who would put Superbad lower than Office Space. There's only one person here who would put it above.
All right. So
Doesn't
you're
matter.
suggesting, like, hey, why don't we cut up Justin and just the people that we agree with? They're the only ones who can vote. This is precedent.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Okay, we can.
But
do
it
that
doesn't matter.
thing.
It doesn't matter because it's sitting right there. It's sitting there. It's done. You've finished it.
Place, it's not fucking changing.
PB,
Okay.
settle down.
Oh, so
It's going fine. It's where it's at.
Here's the thing. This is the actual point of the whole thing. We are actually fucking retarded with this because we are arguing about which movie on the fucking top of the list is the top of the list. The fact is, they're all on Snoop Dogg. We would all rewatch them. This is the kind of shit you get on this channel, and if you want to see a speaker like this, definitely come and watch more of our
Exactly.
because it's hilarious.
You tried to bring us together, but then you made a plug for yourself, and you may as well have showed a fucking plug going up your ass. Like,
hey, Justin, if I was doing a plug, I would have said, besides this tier list.
Hey, besides this tier list, you know what else is going up my ass? Movie palettes.
You know what else?
A movie palette ad.
Yes.
You know what else?
It comes from all the
tier
colors of
list
the
is
rainbow
sponsored.
that you can possibly buy from. In fact, my asshole is one of them. The next closest to the rainbow is the Wizard of Oz. So,
All right. Good night.
Good. And now you're taking it seriously, and the joke is dead. Bye.
Good night.
The joke was dead halfway through.
Yeah. No, but this is the list, the top.
Yes, I know.
Unless you want to debate again, Superbad is number 1.
No.
Hangover.
That's where it
2.
is.
Well, again, I don't agree with that.
Number 3. Okay. And that's only because I was the holdout. And I guess
That's how math works.
the one question that I do have for you guys is that if I wasn't the holdout for Office,
Well, wait.
would one of you been the holdout for one of these?
I've never been a holdout on anything. That's
No, my
not how-
point is
I
that
don't do it the way that you fuckers do it. Like,
If-
I don't do it that way.
wait. On a tournament scale, there are always 4 number 1 seeds. They're only separated by certain criteria, but that doesn't mean that the number 1 seed doesn't get a second chance, because if they go against another number 1 and they beat the higher number 1, they're still higher than the number 1 that was higher than them originally. So that's why I say that once we get the top tier out, there should all be another vote on those, but that's fine.
No,
Hey, listen, it's where it's at. Let's go.
Yeah,
That,
I mean,
that could be a
it's
whole
super
different-
bad.
Let's go.
Let's go, because Superbad is not number one because it's nowhere near Office Space. But okay, let's just go.
Well,
that could be a completely
Superbad's
different
number one is-
kind of stream, where instead of doing a tier list, you do a tournament, and you just take the top tier movies, throw them into a fucking bracket, and then we sit here and we say which one we like better. And if it's tied, then we got to go to the chat, and then the chat has to.
Okay, so what? So what? We're gonna go back through all of our rankings and take all the top tier ones, and then put them against each other.
Yes.
Yeah,
Just based off of merit, not who the director is or anything. I agree with that. That'd be perfect. That's great.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like,
but
you
then
still
you'll
set it up
get into
tournament.
like it's like Jaws versus Pulp Fiction.
Something like that. Well, not even that necessarily. It could be Jaws versus freaking Office Space.
The
Jaws,
sure, except,
dude. What the fuck? That's not fair.
All right, let's go.
Oh, okay. You disagree. Okay. Okay.
Wrap it.
Yeah, but yes, we've decided that Snoop Dogg in that category, the top space is Superbad, Hangover.
No, there is no top space. They're all just in Snoop Dogg.
Yes, the top spaces happen to be occupied by Superbad, The Hangover, and Step Brothers.
And Office Space. They're all equal because they're in the top tier.
Those are the only unanimous. Hold on.
Only because you don't even understand the Office Space. So you're too young. You're a millennial.
Guys, that was the first movie I was like even commenting on, and I still think it belongs at keg stands. Whatever.
Look at the. Okay, I'm gonna
look
end
at
this
this
debate.
beautiful tier list. Like, look, if you feel that strongly, Chris, look, if you look at this Superbad poster, Jonah Hill and Michael Cera are decapitated. You're welcome.
I would just like to point out one thing. So Chris doesn't want to look at the objective reality that the first three spots go Superbad, Hangover, and Step Brothers. But for the last hour, all three of us have been arguing consistently that Walk Hard is the worst honorable trash. It's the same thing.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, so I mean, here's the thing, folks. This is our tier list. It's not the tier list. It's not a perfect tier list, but I think the main point that this proves is comedy is highly subjective. Like, we could all come to pretty consistent things on other tier lists, but I think at the end of the day with comedy, it's so specific to what people particularly like in their comedy. And so I think this is probably the most subjective tier list we've ever done. Hell, we could probably have audience members who think all those top movies suck and they like the ones that are in Cake Stand or Me and Capri Sun.
Says that Superbad sucks as opposed to Superbad is dated, I get it. If you're like allergic to the homophobic.
No, but there's some people who just don't like Superbad.
I get it.
Dude, I would never date a DVD. The hole in the middle of the disc is way too big.
Oh, the disc.
All right, guys. I gotta get off of here. I gotta go.
So Chris,
I gotta go.
Do your outro first, and then you can go.
Yeah, Real Review 3000. I'm gonna have something out about some Marvel news and some other stuff here soon. Probably before sometime this weekend. I don't know. I might have a short and maybe a regular video too on it. But I do lots of different stuff on my channel. To have Chaos Central. We're gonna do an Acolyte watch party, but we're gonna do an Acolyte roundtable this weekend, probably Sunday. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna do that. And I know a lot of people don't like Acolyte, so it's gonna be an interesting conversation at best. And but you know what? That's what people who critique things do, and that's what we do. So we're gonna do that, and then Honstar YT, I do stuff for him too, gaming and stuff like that. So Thank you guys as always. And next week we'll see what we got. Do we know what we're doing next week? What tier would be?
I got some ideas. I'll kick it to you guys through the week. We'll land on something.
All right. Okay. Cool. But guys, take it easy. Be safe.
You
You
too.
too.
See you later.
All right. Night.
Glad you liked it.
Justin, I know you're retired, but you're coming out of retirement to
Maybe.
To be a
It
definitive
depends
tier
how much
list
you,
maker.
yeah, it depends how much you piss me off with this shit. I
Oh,
don't know.
he's real good at it. I could introduce you to some other people that you've already met.
That would piss me off.
No, that
Or-
Zod
or
has
him.
pissed off.
Oh yeah.
I can think of a few people.
There. To be fair though, I enjoyed that one.
I don't want to know which one that is. I will not condone it. Whatever. I don't give a shit. But my name is Justin Proper. I might write a screenplay soon. Who knows? Life is just an enormous amount of possibilities, and I feel like with these comedies I grew up with. I love these comedies. I wear it with a badge of honor, if you will. Like, I love The Watch unapologetically. I love how these comedies have evolved from like the super bad, like coming of age, to like, okay, now we're getting into supernatural stuff. And I forgot that we didn't even put This Is the End on there. I don't even know if This Is the End is even on there. We didn't even rank that. But that would have been number one. Like, that was the one movie that I was actually excited for when I was growing up as a teenager. Do you know how sad that is?
Yes.
Do you know how sad that is? That as a teenager, This Is the End is the only movie that I was excited to see. Yeah. The only people that were...
Dude, we don't need your depressing life story. Tell us the fun bits, please.
The fun bits are all the movies that we talked about. That
Except
gave me
for Walk Hard.
Especially Walk Hard. It was great. It was great. I loved it.
Great. That was
I loved every single one of these movies. They were all great escapes, except for some of them that I haven't seen and I probably won't see.
Good choice.
I will say that had it not been for some of the nostalgia or some of the, I would have viewed these movies a little bit more differently.
You need to watch fucking Horrible Bosses.
Yes. Maybe we need to go on for that.
All right. As soon as you change your rankings for Walk Hard, I will watch Horrible Bosses.
Okay, so I guess that's
that is the worst kind of extortion. I was just trying to help you out so you could enjoy something nice, and you're trying to turn me into some kind of corrupt politician, getting me to vote your way, you fucking lobbyist.
Whatever, you fucking rhino. I don't care.
That's hurtful.
It's like, that's hurtful.
PB,
you know what? I will watch Horrible Bosses, but we will have to do a reaction.
Yeah, I could get that
watch
with that.
Party.
I think that would be.
We'll watch it together.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. We could do.
I'm game for that.
Yeah, we could do it as like a watch along. I think that would be great. PB, you got anything coming up?
So Pop Culture PB, put that into your search bar. Stuff will pop up, and then you're going to open the second tab, and you're going to go to moviepalette.com, and you're going to put in code ZONE15. It's going to save you 15% on top of all the wonderful deals they got going on right now. You could get a movie palette of Horrible Bosses, and then next to it, Horrible Bosses 2. And then you can go to sleep.
What I'm
Cody
doing
Promo.
right now. Goodbye. No, I'm
Okay.
kidding.
And thank you everybody for coming. I have the final season of Barry review coming out. Probably going to do it on Thursday or Friday. Also, Late Night Talks is this Friday. Don't miss that. And I've got a special review I still can't review yet because of embargoes and legal things, but it will be out next week sometime when they lift the embargo on a movie I got invited to see. And it's a new movie that I think everybody is going to want to hear about. So it'll be a non-spoiler review next week, super big. It's probably going to be the biggest movie of this year. So stay tuned. It'll be great. Other than that, thank you everybody for watching. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Share the video with people, friends, enemies, relatives, dogs, cats.
By the way, this is not just a definitive tier list. It is the definitive comedy tier list.
Thank
like
you.
No other opinions like on Twitter can match ours collectively.
You're goddamn right.
Yep.